Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children.
Hey, what's up, Kokomo? This is Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm A. Jordan. This is
Kim.
Cortni.
And I am B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. Hey guys, how you doing? It's another Monday. So
Well, you got hype on that one.
yeah, I'm like, it's time to get hype. We've got one extra person in this room than we normally have, and
Yes.
we're making it work.
Yes.
So
Somebody
I'm
else
excited.
wants to be here and talk to us.
Yeah. We try to get other people to show up, and they don't show up.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna keep that in the pocket. You'll find out later on.
No,
When he finally comes on, we'll berate him for it.
Oh, no, it's okay. Mr. Cash.
Mhm.
He's talking to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you watch the podcast, which
I don't think you do. But it's alright. It's alright.
I can
saw
tag
it.
him.
now I'm huh?
I can tag him in it.
I'm going to tag him in it.
What next month?
Yeah, I can't tag
Let's
anybody.
talk about
I have to tag him in it.
You gotta tell the people.
Yeah, but I have all my personal assistants that do my bidding.
You gotta tell the people why you need personal assistants.
Oh, because I'm a bully. I'm a huge bully.
30 days restricted Facebook.
Yeah.
Welcome. Have you ever happened to you before? 30 days?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not new to the 30
Yeah,
days.
no. Gang, bro.
Yeah.
Say my first bid is alright.
Yeah. And come out strong as hell.
Yeah. I just been, doing post weights and just trying to build them up. And
Post weights.
Yeah.
He's been getting his reps in on Twitter and
Yeah.
Instagram.
See? Yeah.
You started posting on Instagram again?
I did.
He has
It's-
2 Instagrams that are the exact same thing.
Are they?
Yeah, they really are.
It's the same post.
It's the same things.
Why?
I wondered
don't
why
know.
I had seen 2 posts of everything.
Yeah,
Because
that's it.
who doesn't need
Yeah, I was on
marketing?
Twitter and it was like somebody liked the Kokomo Press page and I was like, nobody likes it unless it was you, and I was like, damn it, I thought it was somebody cool. No, it's just Jordan
No,
Boyd
it's just
Stuck
me.
stuck on Twitter because he can't get on Facebook, and he's like, I guess I'll like the page now.
Yeah.
I don't even blame you.
About time I just support my own shit.
I mean, I posted the recent joke on Twitter just to see what would happen, and then I retweeted it and I liked it, and then nothing happened, and I'm like, that's why I don't post on Twitter.
I understand it.
There's just no following yet.
Twitter is
No.
just me talking to myself, essentially.
I don't have a Twitter.
No?
Mm-mm.
Good. I think
Yeah,
it's the best
Do I
if
need one?
one person has
Nah.
Twitter and one person doesn't.
Unless you want to just talk to yourself.
Yeah,
Not
it's
really.
just
Nobody will see it.
it's a lot of me talking to myself. I did post a video on Twitter, and some dude's like, "Oh, you're just reciting a Kanye or West meme," because I was like, Kanye is gonna produce an album one day that is 0 sound, 0 anything,
Oh, yeah.
and he's gonna he's gonna convince people that it's you hear the sounds in your brain,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's gonna be the greatest album ever. And somebody was like, "Oh, so you're just recycling a Kanye West meme?" And I was like, my answer was, "Yeah, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me?" Huh?
Or you even recycled it, or maybe it was just an original thought that happened to be a thought that's already out there.
I mean, if it was recycled, maybe I saw it somewhere. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Who
I don't
knows?
know. I don't know. Maybe it was in my subconscious. or
Listen,
something.
you were on, how they have the red pill and the blue pill in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Sometimes we're on the green pill.
Yeah, I love the green pill.
Sometimes
The
we're
green
on the green
green's
pill.
the best color, anyways.
You don't remember things, It's
Yeah.
just part of...
That's
it's
the
a
problem with the
memory
Matrix.
lost drug.
That's the problem with the Matrix in the first place. They give you 2 options. Fuck that shit. There's more than 2 options.
Nope,
There's
it's only
lots.
a binary, we all know
No,
this.
fuck that shit. There's lots of options.
Absolutely not.
Well, you haven't been on in a minute, so what have you been up to? Anything
Nothing.
cool? Nothing? Just
Nope.
doing really cool eye makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Just way...
Yeah, it is.
I'm just really fucking awesome.
You look like a parrot, gangbanged your face.
Yeah.
I like your
A couple
hair
of
too,
them.
My hair.
Yeah. Your
Last
hair.
time I was on here, my hair had color in it.
It looks like quartz. Quartz, that's the word. Like
Quartz.
quartz, like crystals.
Yes.
It's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
guys.
fun. Crystal quartz.
Quartz.
Quartz, Courtney.
Too much
Quartz.
positivity. We need
Quartz.
more
Oh,
negativity.
I'm Courtney.
All right.
It works.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm just kidding. This is the boys podcast with the boys featuring the girls.
Yeah.
And the girl.
The girls are. No, I'm just kidding. What have you been up to? Anything cool?
Just working.
Yeah. Where do you work?
Don't say just
Work at
working.
Fate.
You're a fucking scientist.
I am a scientist.
Yeah.
You are a
Yes.
chemist, or are you other scientists, or just specifically chemistry?
I like chemistry the best.
Yeah.
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 Just science. What other hypotheses are you working on this week?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what to say. I just work at Fade. I do hair. But they knew that because if they watched, because you guys said that last week.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's
Talk
true.
about how I do
And
your
the week
hair.
before.
I do your hair.
Yeah.
I do your hair.
Well, yeah.
I do everybody's hair.
Did you do my hair?
I did do your
You
hair.
did do my hair.
I did your son's hair too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. He was
Yeah.
excited. I just was happy to get him a haircut that wasn't done by his mom.
Yeah.
Because she keeps like doing it, and I'm like, no, I will take him somewhere. And she's like, no, he needs it done.
I like that when I was cutting his hair the whole time he was like this.
Oh yeah.
And then when I would talk to him, he'd just like look up at me, kind of like to the side, like that's fine.
Well,
That's fine.
the haircut was like
That's how his mom
1:30.
cuts his hair with his head like this.
The haircut is at 1:30,
The
but
kitchen
like
chair.
he just woke up because he's still.
yeah,
he's
he
still
was
on
really
summer.
tired.
He's on summer until Tuesday, and then he goes back to school. So kids
Yeah.
go back to school.
Nice.
I like that he saw my son's picture and he's like, "Hey, I know him," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh."
They went to Boulevard for a year together. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fourth.
grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did fifth last year. Yeah, man. Kids are back to school. Nobody cares.
Well,
Kids
when
are
the
back to
beginning
school.
of like
Just kidding.
quarantine happened,
I haven't decided whether I want to be able to see or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably should've
when the
thought
beginning
so.
of
Vision
quarantine
is
happened and
important.
they were doing the online thing though, I think that's when your son and my son started to like really talk though,
Yeah.
because my son was not very good at math, but your son was, and he would help Damien
Yeah.
over the video thing.
Yeah, my son was good at math, but her son still got bad grades after my son helped her. I'm just kidding.
No, he's gonna have bad grades always because he never turns anything in because he thinks, well, I know how to do this. Pass next one.
Like, what? Give me a challenge.
Yeah.
The challenge is to do what you know.
The answer's 7. It's irrelevant how I got there.
If you make it into a YouTube video, they'll fucking do it. They'll be like, "Oh, it's a challenge. I gotta huff cinnamon." That's
What?
all from when we were kids.
I
Cinnamon
would
challenge.
die.
You would die.
I would be dead because I'm allergic to cinnamon.
Yeah.
I remember when that was happening.
Speaking of
I
cinnamon.
was worried about being around anybody because, like, what if they all had cinnamon in their
Everybody-
system? That's where my anxiety started.
Everybody just
Cinnamon.
has cinnamon in their pockets.
That
Like,
makes
just
sense.
passing it out to everybody.
Did you guys see
like
Brian's
little.
video of the Welcome to Kokomo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you hear the name of the stripper? It was Cinnamon.
Yeah.
So you'd be allergic to her.
I
And he's
know.
like, what did he say? I left my keys in Cinnamon or something like that.
He
Lost
lost
my
his keys in
He
cinnamon.
lost his keys.
And he goes, in cinnamon. The way the goddamn DJ would say it. In cinnamon. Coming to the stage. Cinnamon. I was like, I can't stand you, Brian.
Oh, it's cringy.
Yeah, I mean, we've got that going on right now. We've got a couple of random posts that have been posted. I mean, none by you because you're not on Facebook right now.
Man, you know what? I don't care. Look, my band was fucking worth it. Fuck that bitch. What that Redmond bitch? Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. And whoever that one dude is.
Yeah.
I don't
His
know.
last
I
name's
don't know.
Lucky.
He baited the
Yeah,
shit
that-
out of you.
that
That's the
lucky
problem
dude.
with those guys.
Yeah.
You know what? It's fucking worth it. Called them both out. Even got his former job to be like, we don't want to fuck with this guy anymore either.
Yeah.
Win.
That's
I don't
awesome.
care. 30 days ain't shit. I'm strong.
And then
You have to say why. You have to tell him why.
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Why?
We talked about it a little bit last podcast.
Oh,
but
did you?
We kind of alluded to it.
I
but
didn't watch it.
The girl that drove through the protest
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the Black
yeah.
Lives Matters downtown. She's part of a cleaning business. I don't know if she owns it or if she's just a part of it, but she invited me to the cleaning business. I was like, I gotta tell Jordan about this, and I told him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna do something about it, and now we got a 30-day ban because
I did something about it.
He did do something about it
Because I'm a doer.
But I'm winning too from it because everybody's been sending me all the if your boyfriend doesn't post on this or if your boyfriend doesn't comment on this and so you get to have like a date or like money or a shopping spree and like so I just keep posting them because he can't do anything about it.
I love
And
how
the-
he sent me a
he sent
message.
you this saying
Said,
this-
hey, I saw this. Tell her.
yeah,
We're like, no, that don't count.
that does not count because the social media world doesn't know that you really saw it, and your personal assistant didn't see it for 27 minutes.
Yeah,
after I posted
I
it, so
didn't
you
see
still
it for
lost.
27
This
minutes.
is what you do.
so-
Ready? I got the plan for you. What you do is you have it on your laptop, right? You pull up Facebook, you see it. Okay, you're like, oh shit. Take a video of yourself looking at it, like, hey, I see this right now. It's
No, he
it's
did that on
approximately
Instagram.
this time.
He
did.
And then you
That's
send
what
it,
he tried.
and then somebody posts it.
No,
and
but
she
that's
can't
what he
do
tried. He sent it to
doesn't-
me.
but it
But
doesn't
I didn't
count.
see
No.
that until
Listen,
27
who created
minutes.
these arbitrary rules?
I don't
I
know.
did.
So
I did because now he's like $900 in debt. We've got to go on like 6 dates. I have to go to Disneyland to see Peter Pan.
It's going to be
again.
so fun.
That's probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
You've got to take me to Disney.
Sweet.
Can you do one that's like, if my boyfriend doesn't reply to this in 10 minutes, he has to let me peg him? Because that would be fun.
Please
Make
don't.
one, send it to me.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. I have to. It'll just be
Is
funny.
that a hard line?
Yeah, that's a hard line.
Well,
It's-
consent matters. If
yeah,
you would,
yeah,
if you would tell me no, I
Oh,
can't be
oh,
like,
he
well,
doesn't consent to any of these then. That's all you're saying. I don't consent to
No.
any. No, if that's a...
no, because
No.
he already made an Instagram post talking about please
Oh,
send
no.
it to my GoFundMe because
Yeah.
I want to keep her.
That was my point. Like, just contribute to my GoFundMe, or just throw some dollars on my OnlyFans or something like that, or just send me some Facebook pay, just because, like, help me out.
Facebook pay gets on there and they're like, you are banned from getting the money off
You're
here.
never getting your money, and it goes straight to me.
No, I know for a fact. I've gotten 30 days off, and I've had an ad running on Facebook, and they're like, "No, you can still run ads.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
take
of
your
course.
money.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just won't let you like interact with any people outside of this.
No, yeah.
They'll let you pay.
Yeah.
It's like a
That's
a
crazy.
dom. It's a BDSM, and they're the dom, and I'm submissive, and I have
they-
no control.
It is.
You did not
Facebook.
consent to
I
that.
did not consent. Facebook. Actually, I did when you collect the little.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
read all
you-
terms
that's-
of consent.
Yeah.
Nobody reads those. Nobody.
No.
Since the beginning of fucking the internet, nobody's read the terms of agreement.
I mean, like, I'm really not gonna make Jordan like finish all of these things.
No,
though,
we're-
because
no, you
we're
are.
both subs.
They
So
are.
like,
Oh, that's like, there's two people like, no you, or like, but you didn't tell me.
Hey.
But you didn't
Yeah,
say
That's
anything.
kind of how this works. Yeah.
Just both of you guys,
Every day.
knocking drinks off the table like, oh, there's no punishment?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
no, we just worry about every consequence, so we don't do anything. So we're just like, hi.
Hey,
Hi. What's up? Hi. Yeah, this is
Perfect.
this is the first time
Great
Great.
relationship.
you've got
Great.
your girlfriend on the podcast. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here.
And I've got my wife on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness.
It's nice to be in the middle of both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Well-
It feels like I'm the host of like a really shitty dating game where it's like, welcome to Androgynous, the dating game where everybody looks alike, but also not alike because you look a little bit like her, but you also look a little like him.
I
You're
know,
like
and
right
I'm in the middle.
I know. It's like
It's the best.
Kim is in the middle.
We're
Just
a
how I
kid
like
sandwich.
Yeah.
Just how I.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like you work at Fade, so that's pretty cool.
Yes.
And you are the guest of honor because you haven't been on before, so you're gonna get roped and everything.
Yeah.
Work at Fade. You guys just became LGBT Pride
Yes.
worthy.
Yeah, so Kokomo Pride, I reached out to them to do, get the sticker that goes in the window that says that we're LGBTQ plus, like
Friendly.
safe. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
friendly. So like we're a safe place for everybody. And like in order to do that, you got to reach out to Austin at Kokomo Pride. He sends you a test. You take the test. They review the test. If it like passes all their qualifications, they ask you a couple more questions, and then you can get the sticker. And I did that because I wanted that.
Yeah.
I want
That's cool.
I want everybody to know that it's a safe place for every single person, like
Yeah.
regardless of
Even like
sexual
super
orientation.
conservative, like
yeah.
Christian people that hate gays. they're
Yeah,
not.
no, I have a
I'm
lot of
just kidding.
people. I have a lot of people from
Hard lines.
Yeah.
I have a
Hard
lot
lines.
of people from my church that come there, and like I do their hair, and then
Yeah.
I'll have somebody who's transitioning.
Just
the
shut
next
the
person.
fuck up. That's,
Yeah.
Really, that's all. It's a shut the fuck up sticker. Like if
Yeah.
if you don't agree, shut the fuck up. If
Or
you
don't
if
come.
you look at somebody else
Right.
and you have an opinion on them, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean-
their life.
Well, the point is, you could get your hair cut at Fade, and it could be fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
By Kim or by anyone there.
I don't know.
Or
About there
you
might
could-
be somebody that sucks. I'm just kidding. I'm, just kidding.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so.
I don't
Actually,
know.
I'm not trying to do that.
Everyone I met like seems
Yeah.
pretty good.
They're all pretty cool.
Yeah. Or you could go to fucking Great Clips and hate your life.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No offense
I've-
to Great Clips.
I've
Or
had-
actually, offense to Great Clips, but no
I
offense
worked
to
at
people
Great
that
Clips for
work
7
at
years.
Great
Yeah,
Clips.
you did. I got
I
my
worked-
haircut from you at Great Clips. at
yeah,
one point.
I worked there for 7 years.
See?
Listen.
We came for you,
Great
not the Great
Clips.
Clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had
You-
better military haircuts than I've had at Great Clips. If that, you know what I'm talking about. Military haircuts, they dig into you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not good.
Alex
ever had
went
one of
to
those?
Great Clips the other day.
I've never had a military haircut, but I give military haircuts.
You
like,
dig into people?
No, I'm so gentle.
She
mean-
really is.
You're gentle?
Yeah.
You don't think I'm gentle?
I
On
maybe made
base.
her mad one day because she went to town on my. Like,
No,
I'm
I
just kidding,
didn't.
You were fine.
No,
I'm
I
just-
didn't.
That is a lie.
Like, no, I did it. I swear. Please, you're lying. Tell me the truth. Are you lying? Are you telling the truth? It's like the anxiety.
She's so nervous doing your hair.
You know
I
these
am.
people.
Remember,
You
the first time that you told me you wanted me to give you a burst fade, I got a hold of Courtney and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I think I'm gonna have to call off sick. If I do a really bad job, he's gonna blast me on that podcast, and I'm never gonna have anybody else again. But,
no, she's like, he's gonna go on the Kokomo Press page and talk shit about Fade. No, you know, no, I like those people. You know, they're all cool in there. Yeah. You know, they're always nice when I go in there. I'm sure somebody doesn't like me.
I mean,
no, I think everybody that works there knows you, and I think that they all approve. They all think that you're a great guy. They like this Jordan a little bit better because he's dating me.
God damn it, dude. Yeah. You know, I was the most popular person that Kim knew named Jordan in there until you guys started dating. And then now...
Well, actually, we have a girl that works there named Jordan too.
No, but you weren't you. She doesn't count.
I think I like her better than him too.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
You like that Jordan better too?
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, smile. It's starting to get.
Dude, I can't help it.
Yeah. Listen. You guys can have. All right.
I mean, I had to recently fire a client because they were saying things that were homophobic and racist.
Yeah. I'm not interested in anybody like that. I'm happy that you did.
Yeah.
It's good. Like, honestly, like, if you have, like, here's the thing about shitty opinions. Keep them to your fucking self. Like I said.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to keep them to yourself, then you're going to get ostracized somewhere.
Yeah.
Or you'll get built up somewhere. I mean, that's how we got certain presidents.
I think people think the point is like, hey man, all these people are doing all these weird things and I don't like it.
Yeah.
They get to do all these weird things. Why can't I say something about it? Because at the end of the day, those people aren't hurting you. They're not doing anything against you or or degrading you.
Or just don't care.
They don't care about you. Like
people are just trying to live. Let them live.
Yeah.
And be who they want to be.
Yeah.
Because you get to be a shitty person and that's fine.
Yeah.
We're just trying to live and not die. That's all.
Yeah.
We just want to fucking live.
Right.
Let us live. But so that was.
Yeah, for the amount of like pro LGBT and pride stuff we post on our page and talk about on the podcast, you would think they'd like us a little more. They don't like us because of our controversies. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Elton John liked Eminem. Okay, you guys can like the kings of controversy.
You need to
they'll come around.
You need to get Austin involved so you and Austin and Jordan can hold hands up in the air, so that way you can post it and be like, "No, see, like we're good now." Yes,
did you see the meme where there was like did you send that? I think in the group.
Oh,
with the baby. It's gonna be this
Lil Nas X.
Elton John and fucking Eminem. This is gonna be DaBaby and Nas X, which is a good segue into DaBaby.
Speaking of
DaBaby, let's talk about DaBaby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a DaBaby. I have a DaBaby. You guys have some gigantic DaBabies.
Yeah, we do.
But we're talking about the rapper.
DaBaby. Let's go.
No, it's what does DaBaby say?
Yeah.
We did that. No, listen, we said that last night in the car. We had all the kids in the car, and we were like, Ace, what did DaBaby say? Because we didn't know yet what had happened to make the country.
You didn't know?
The whole van.
I didn't know exactly what he said.
Yeah.
So I go, Ace, yo, what did DaBaby say? And all the other little kids were like, let's go!
Every single one!
Oh my god.
In the middle of a Popeyes party.
I
know!
We've raised them right. We're doing a great job with our children.
Except for it just happens to be the one that's like super homophobic though. So that's another. You're raising them right.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know that yet.
I'm still trying to understand even the like the thing is he came out. He came out on stage at where Lollapalooza.
He was at Lollapalooza.
No, it was
Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
Rolling
Loud.
Yeah. Rolling Loud.
I keep fucking that up too.
He came out and he said basically that people.
He was
if you
hyping up the
don't
crowd.
have HIV or AIDS,
if you don't have HIV or AIDS,
put your cell phone up.
Okay.
You're gonna live longer than 2 weeks. Put your cell phones up
for like no reason.
If you're not going home with a man,
if your pussy smells like water, put your phones up.
Okay.
If you're not sucking dick in the parking lot, put your phones up. Now,
he said if you're not sucking another dude's dick in the parking lot.
He didn't say dudes. He said an offensive word that only you can say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but you can say it. You're just not allowed to.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it.
It just wouldn't be very nice to say it.
No, I'm not going to say that word.
All words can be said.
Hard line.
There's decisions made.
I don't want the consequences of those actions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, we were talking about it, and I don't know if that's something that's really, so controversial that should be canceled, and that's just my opinion.
I'm a little confused
or
about
if he was just high. You know what I'm saying? Like, is
He's
that
on,
not...
he's on
well, he
stage.
tried
He's
to-
trying to hype people up. He's being...
Yeah.
The only thing I
trying
can
to
think
be,
of... Go ahead.
like, he was trying to be like, if you, like, make HIV normal or something. I don't know.
No, see,
Like,
the whole time I
he
was
had an
thinking, man, he
excuse.
really needs one of our shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like HIV positive.
Yeah, and maybe that's all he was trying to do. Just make HIV positive.
Well, I think the only thing I can think of,
Make it
and maybe
We
it
should
just
send
hasn't
him
come
one.
out, but the
We
only thing I can
should.
think
Get his
of
address.
is that
Ooh.
somebody in his life
Get
just
him
got
on
AIDS
Insta.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Somebody in
I
his
can
life
do
got
that.
HIV.
Or maybe he just wanted to see whose cell phones was going up so he can know who he was going to fuck in you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He was
maybe
gonna
he
go out in
making
the
a
parking
heck
lot.
of-
Who don't have HIV? Oh, you don't? You're next. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying that could have been a thing.
Maybe he's secretly gay, and he was asking, like, if you're a dude that's gonna suck a dude's dick tonight in the parking lot, put your hand up, because he's like, I want to find a straight guy to turn.
Yeah.
I don't want one of these
He
gay
was,
guys.
he was
Like,
doing a list, like, clean pussy, no
Yeah.
HIV, and
Yeah.
also sucks dick.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
Guy
only
or
the
girl,
ones with
just
the
as long as you don't
lights
want to.
Look, if the baby's bi or non-binary,
Yeah.
it doesn't care. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
Right, you know.
DaBaby hasn't picked his gender yet. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
baby's...
he's still a baby.
Little
He doesn't
man.
He
know
never,
the
he's
shoulders.
not the boy baby or the girl baby. He's
No,
just
he's
the baby.
the baby.
so-
He
Yeah.
hasn't grown up yet. He
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
He's
and,
maybe he's a baby.
well, I remember he pissed off.
baby.
He
A
pissed off.
baby.
A
Yeah.
baby. Oh my god. Babies. I always feel like that's a meme. That can't be real. And anybody, it's like the babies.
The baby.
Yeah,
Man, too bad I can't have kids anymore because that's
Too
what I
bad.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad. You want more kids?
No, I don't want any more kids. I'm just saying, like, I couldn't. No.
No.
Just go up there, stir it around, put it back together.
No.
No. Well, you can get pregnant after getting your tubes tied. It's possible.
No, removed.
My tubes
They're
are
gone.
You removed them.
No
completely.
tubes.
They can grow back. They grow back.
Yeah, mine aren't going to
They
because
don't?
they are gone.
They're going back.
No.
We're gonna make sure. Miracle Grow. I got Miracle Grow in there. We're gonna put it on your dick and then.
No, we are not having any more kids. We
That's
got
a great
6.
way to get a yeast infection.
Listen, this is that. What better way to tie
you
yourself
can't,
to
you
somebody?
cannot be a cisgender white male telling somebody else what to do with their body.
Oh, absolutely.
Very
Yes,
true,
you
Stop
can.
this.
Anybody can tell anybody what to do with their body. You just don't have to listen. Remember, we don't have to listen. Nobody has to listen.
No,
Ah.
Ace, who is Jordan's oldest son, was talking last night about how he's got a huge van, and he's like, we still don't have enough room in here for all of us now.
I know,
And I'm
yeah.
like, I've got a whole nother car. We don't always have to be together. It's
Yeah.
fine. We can separate the children. You can
Go.
have all the little ones. I'll take the big ones.
The quiet ones.
Cool. I like the little ones are funner because they just go.
Yeah, yeah.
You have the same energy they do.
They're not as
So,
serious too.
Yeah.
You're one
I
of
don't
them.
want the serious.
I am one of them.
Yeah.
Look, man. I'm really more so just like a 14-year-old boy, but
Yeah.
I pay bills.
That looks bad on me. Don't say things
Oh.
like that.
Yeah.
Don't say things like that.
Peter Pan over here. Peter Pan only dates guys that don't grow
Hey,
up.
will you be my Catholic priest?
Will you meet me in the rectory? The rectory. I'm just kidding.
Do I get to peg you if I'm
We're coming back to the pegging.
You know what?
I guess altar boys never got a choice, right? So like, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
be
some
a
of them
Catholic
did.
priest.
Maybe some of them did. They just were
I
talking to
can't
the
be
wrong
like
person.
Maybe.
your senior year teacher or something, like where you're at
When
least
you're
of
legal?
age. Like, can we do something like that?
Let's not do
Yeah.
the child play stuff.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like no king
Wait.
shame, but
Yeah, not kink. No, actually,
No, you
that
can kink
is
shame.
kink.
That's
You
not a
can
kink.
kink shame that because
It's
that's
illegal.
well,
yeah.
I mean, like if someone would want
No, it's
to
just
have a
gross.
priest. I'm not talking
Oh.
about age. Like maybe somebody is attracted to their priest or their pastor. Do that. That's fine. Just I don't want to be that for you.
Well, not if
yeah,
you're the
that's
pastor,
fine.
you can't really do it. That's part of the oath. So I mean, you're
If
you're,
it
I
if
don't know,
it
some of the churches I went to, it's not like that.
pastor or priest.
A pastor.
Okay. Well, the pastors can fornicate. It's the priest
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
right?
it's just a
Yeah, a priest can't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not Catholic. I'm Pentecostal.
I know, but he was talking about Catholic. He was doing the
Oh
Catholic
yeah,
joke.
you
Oh,
knew.
yeah.
yeah.
It was the bit on
You're
the
making
Catholic.
fun of my entire family's
It was a
religion.
joke.
Thank
though.
you.
I don't really want to be your altar boy. So,
Yeah.
I like the idea of you on your knees, but yeah.
Oh, so she is a little dumb. She's lying.
N-
I knew it.
Maybe-
She's a little dumb.
No, I think we both are.
It's like when you put.
You're both.
It's like when you have two pieces trying to fit in, and then eventually one of them just becomes the other piece. Like somebody has to.
yeah,
Somebody
I'll-
has
Are you
to-
pushing me to be the dominant one?
No,
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, that's why he's a sub.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I? I don't know.
Yeah, that's too funny, man.
I'm just here.
I'm happy.
I'm glad
Hey,
you're here.
today's Sunday, but this is all going to happen on Monday. But the Olympics did finish today.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So
Yeah. Do you think something crazy, or did anything crazy happen at the
Closing
Indy?
ceremonies?
Yeah.
Not that I know of, but I mean, it's happening today, or already. I don't know because the time difference is different in Tokyo. It's like what?
Yeah,
like,
because
a
like
day, isn't it?
yeah, it's like
the
almost
sun
a whole
rises
day.
there.
Yeah.
Like,
So they've already completed it. USA on top again, baby. More gold medals, more overall medals, more silver, more bronze, more everything.
fucking number
USA,
one.
number one. USA, USA,
USA, America.
USA. See, this is.
I'm just not a fan.
See,
America.
I'm
not a fan of the USA. One of the few
We're not a fan of
places-
America.
I'm just not a fan of the United States. Of
Why?
America.
What's wrong with America?
Listen, just because you were in the military.
No. I'm saying comparatively to other places in the world, what's wrong with America?
I'm here. That's.
You want to be somewhere else? Where you
Yes,
where
I
you
want.
wanna
I don't know. I really like Europe. I would like to see Europe.
be? Europe
Yeah,
is
let's
not
go.
a
Let's
country.
go.
Europe is a continent.
Yeah,
I
it's
want
a
to see the
whole-
whole thing.
You know
Like,
there
I
are
wanna
certain
see
parts
Germany,
of Europe
I
that
wanna
are
see
awful,
France.
right?
No,
Yeah.
I know, but like I really want to see France because I took 4 years of French in high school, and I think that I owe that to myself to see
Yeah.
France.
Let's go.
Well, I got good news
Yeah.
for you. Segue back to the Tokyo Olympics. The next Olympics in 2024 are in France.
Oh, sweet.
So
We don't care about the Olympics.
why not?
I didn't watch one thing.
But I mean, the Olympics are where every country comes together to do athletic stuff and have. What do you hate about it? Tell me specifically. What
I'm just not into sports.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
what I
not-
was
like
like.
the
I don't like
idea that-
competition.
Yeah.
I don't like
Like
competition.
We have
No, because-
asthma,
Yeah, we have asthma. We can't
and we
run.
can't do anything.
I can't swim.
So
I can't
I can
skateboard.
swim, but I can't like.
I can't even ride a bicycle. So like, I can't watch the Olympics, and I feel bad when somebody doesn't win. So like I see all these people really
So
trying.
just because you
I
can't
think
do
there should
something,
be,
it's
like-
not fun for you to
No,
watch?
no, I'm not saying that. I'm
I
just
can't
saying,
dunk
like,
a basketball, but when I watched Vince Carter dunk a basketball, I was like, that's amazing.
I just feel like
I
I
can't
want
rap.
to give them
I
all
can't sing.
a goal.
I know.
I
I
can't-
like all that.
When you were in
If I
school-
can't do something that
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I didn't like things that I
Did they
couldn't
do
do,
that
I
in
wouldn't do a
school
lot
for
of
you
things.
guys?
Yeah.
What?
Did they do the thing in school with
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys where you got the ribbons and stuff?
Track and field day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always got participation ones.
Yeah, you
because
want
I
to know
have asthma.
You don't know. I wasn't allowed to participate because I was considered a liability.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh.
yeah, maybe that's a.
So what you're
reason
saying
why.
is you two shouldn't be alive right now. We should have
No,
already
if it
told-
was like the
we should have
1800s.
told
No,
you
I
guys
should
from
be
the
alive.
right.
I like life.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
If it was
I'm
like
Should
the
taken you guys out of
1800s,
the,
we wouldn't
the,
be
the,
alive.
the bloodline.
I just could
We would have been
We could
killed
be
because we were
referees.
witches.
Referee. Yeah.
We could be referees. We can.
Yeah.
Like, we can.
I don't know. I can't keep up with them.
Listen, they're already finding a way to participate without participating. That's what I
Yeah.
like to
See,
hear.
this is
See.
how this works.
Yeah.
We
You
do
guys
that.
can be the reporters on the sign. We're live at the
Instead
Olympics
of a
right
whistle,
now.
we can have our inhalers.
Yes.
And they're like.
Oh, you're supposed to be like finishing the race, like somebody won, but instead you're running the inhaler. You can't grab the fuck. Where the fuck is my
They
whistle?
should put
Oh
a
no!
whistle on the end of our
My
inhaler.
EpiPen,
Yeah,
my
we can
fucking,
do that.
my EpiPen, my fucking, all the different things that you have.
Oh yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
have an EpiPen too.
No, not yet.
You're allergic to cinnamon.
I know.
What
but-
happens? Do you go anaphylactic? Or
No, not yet. I'm a level 3 allergy to cinnamon.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
not yet. So it could happen.
Yeah,
Not yet.
like so my cinnamon
Allergies get
allergy.
worse.
Yeah, they progress, or they can degress too. Because like how some kids are lactose intolerant, and then their body like
Learns how to
creates the
process
enzymes.
lactose,
Yeah, yeah.
So like,
You can also get new ones as you get older.
which I have.
yeah.
Like I'm allergic
I
to
just
all
ignore
grass,
all
all
of
trees, mold, mildew.
Grass trees.
Mine are
What are
slowly
you
killing
allergic to?
me,
What
but it's fine.
specifically about
I'm
grass?
gonna die.
I'm not sure. I
You
just
don't know?
know that like if I am like touching grass, my hands will start to get hives on them.
Mine is
And it's like that
cut
with
Is that
grass.
chiggerless? I said chigger. Is that chiggerless grass?
God, I hope so. I bet I'm
Yeah.
allergic
Well, I
to
heard they're really
chiggers,
the
too.
chiggers are really bad this year. The little, I think that's what they're
Chiggers
called,
are
right?
always really bad.
I'm saying it right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're called chiggers.
Okay.
They're called chiggers.
What are they exactly? What are
Y'all should have
chiggers?
I
saw
think,
the bee to
those
sweat.
little red
Just
bugs. Aren't
They're
they?
red.
dripping.
Aren't they red?
I don't know what they look like. I just know that
Maybe they're red after they suck your blood.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think that's
they're
the thing.
vampires.
Maybe.
I've seen them on like
Vampires
wood
too,
and
right?
stuff. I'm not real. If the little red ones on wood, I don't know what those are.
Are those chiggers?
Listen,
Are
as,
those termites?
as the scientist among us, how much biology do you have under your belt?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes. One was AP, and I
Oh,
failed, so I
AP
had to
biology.
take it.
Who was your teacher?
Mr. Ferguson.
Ferguson was the shit. No, I hated Ferguson.
I also.
It was the other F guy that I liked.
Farrah, no, that's
What was the other guy? Yeah. I can't remember his name.
He's younger.
Ferguson was like the guy that looked kind of like
Weird.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was weird. He had the really, like, Ferguson had the really weird haircut that was like, it looked like,
giggity. Hey guys, it's me. He looks
Yes!
just like fucking that
Yes!
dude, whatever his
Yeah,
name is.
I didn't go to
Quagmire. He
Kokomo.
he'd
I
come in and be like,
Quagmire.
hey guys, we're here for chemistry. Hey, how you doing? Here we
I
go.
don't
It
remember
was
any of
like-
my teachers. I think I was.
But there was another F guy too, but I can't remember his
and he
name.
Or never
was,
showed
and
up.
he, Fagan.
Fagan.
Mr. Fagan, he was awesome. That's
I
who I
felt
had for
he-
regular biology, and he didn't make me dissect a frog because of being a part of PETA. He didn't make me do that.
Oh.
I
So
bet I
he-
know what kids
he
call
shouldn't
him
have
when
I
they get
love
mad at him.
dissecting my frog.
You should. I would have made you do it. I'm like, do it. It's already dead at this point. Do it.
I think honestly it was also because I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's gross. The smell. The worst part. I loved biology. I loved doing all that shit. But the worst part was the smell of like the formaldehyde was always disgusting. Dude.
Yeah.
So it's like if I had a joint right now. Yeah, have a little bit of good times.
Yeah.
No, Fagan was really cool. I liked him a lot. He was gay,
Yes.
but not out loud in the school. But he was gay. Owned a jazzercise studio in both Indianapolis
Jazzercise.
and in
He
like
did.
Miami
Did you
and
not
like
ever
in
have
like
him?
like
I don't remember.
Florida.
I did
And
not
then
pay attention in school.
I remember I went to his classroom to like do something for like SRP. Like we had SRP. I don't know if you guys still have the same shit.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Study hall.
Yeah, we have.
Okay, I don't know
Yeah,
what the
that.
difference is there. I don't know. You guys don't have a pool even,
It's-
so who knows
Yeah.
what you guys
Ooh.
Dude, just call me out for going to the poor school, okay?
The poor
Just-
school.
yeah, I was the poor kid.
have. My girl went to the poor school. That's good. What's this county school? But anyway, I remember going to his class for like SRP to like do the test that I missed or whatever, and all of his student teachers were all the gay boys that we all knew, like all the gay boys. I knew there was one of his name was Caleb. I backyard wrestled with him and his brother, so I was like, oh, I know. And then he saw I had a hickey on my neck, and at that point I was still a virgin. I just had a hickey from a girl, and he was like, Jordan, I need to talk to you. And he brought me to the back of the class, and he's like, Jordan, I just need to talk to you. And he's like, hickeys, they're not good. They lead to sex. They lead to stuff that you shouldn't be doing. And you're a bright student. You shouldn't be doing any of this stuff. And then he
Sex
was
is
like,
bad.
and he was like,
Okay.
okay, now take your pants off. And then no, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. But the
No,
funniest
he told
part
him
of
to take his pants off.
Yeah.
the funniest part about that, I went to leave and I'm looking and I'm like, these two guys are dating and I know they fuck because they would talk. The dude was talking about it at the house and we were back at wrestling. He's like, yeah, me and my boyfriend, we were banging. So I'm like, you're talking to me. They're banging right now. And I'm like, I just have a hickey. But yeah. I always thought it was funny.
They didn't have hickeys, so.
Yeah. He was so respected that his name was Mr. Fagan. He was gay, and nobody even ever called him the other thing.
No.
Never.
Nobody.
Never,
He was
ever.
so respected because he was such
That's
a good
good.
guy.
He was great.
That was my first thought, and if you
I know.
caught that.
I saw the wheels turning in your head.
Yeah.
You're like, Fagan, and he's
No,
gay.
wait,
Like,
no, wait.
yeah.
Go back like 35 seconds. I was like, yeah, I bet I know what people called that. Dude.
Yeah.
yeah. I know
No,
what
they
Taylor.
didn't. Nobody did.
My
He's
thought
so
was,
nice.
I know what Taylor people would
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
but you know.
Yeah, they
Because you were.
They
a
probably
Taylor.
did over
Yeah,
there.
that's
They're like,
right.
where there's a guy over there named Fagan, and he goes to
Yeah.
school. They probably did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I was pregnant in his class, we did a thing where you learn if the mom has this color of eyes and the dad has this color of eyes, what's the percentage of a child having like this color of eyes.
Yeah.
And he was in class, he looked at me and goes, what color is your boyfriend's eyes? I was like, brown. And he's like, and yours are green? There's a 90% chance they're going to be brown.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like,
Dang it.
thanks. No, I
Thanks a
wanted him to
lot.
have brown eyes.
You wanted them brown eyes?
Yeah, but like my mom has blue eyes and my dad has blue eyes and I have green eyes, and that's like a 0.01% chance of happening.
Yeah. So you got those eyes, but you also got severe like allergies and asthma and shit. So if you would have taken the brown eyes, maybe you wouldn't have that. You got all the recessive genes.
I have
Recessive.
I have every recessive gene. I do not look like anybody else in my family.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, they're all pale and have freckles and blue eyes and blonde hair.
Yeah.
And then there's me.
And then there's you, the standout. That's what I was when I was younger. I was the standout. My mom used to joke that her friend, because she had a friend that she was like, yeah, she was in the delivery room when you were getting born, like talking about her friend. And I was like, oh, cool, because I was her second kid. And so she later on in life, she was like, oh, I told you she was in the delivery room, but I didn't tell you where she was. She was on the table. She gave birth to you. So my mom's joke my entire life was, you're not my kid. And I'm like, and then I get a little bitter when I get older. I'm like, you were always kind of mean to me. She's like, no, I wasn't. I'm like, your main joke was I'm not your fucking kid, Mom. She was like, well, you came out and you were the most beautiful baby. I'm not lying. That's what she says. She's like, you were the most beautiful baby. She had 2 ugly babies. She did. My brothers, they're not ugly now. They didn't grow up to be ugly. They're pretty handsome guys. One of them's on drugs, but they were handsome when they got
Doesn't
older.
make 'em
But
ugly.
No,
yeah,
not.
it does. Have you seen the effects of fucking 20 years of drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stand corrected.
Okay, yeah, 20 years of meth, heroin, all the Zans,
I don't-
everything. Like,
It don't take 20 years.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
still alive after 20 years of doing this shit. So like,
Yeah.
he's just fucked up. But yeah, it was like they ended up not being ugly, but they were really ugly, like goofy looking babies. And she was like, I feel like she was like overcompensating because I was a cute baby that she had to be mean to me when I was little. You're so mean, Mom.
Aww.
And I was good in school. And I
You
was
were
good in school.
cute, so you didn't belong.
Aw.
I was cute and I was good in school. So she's like, I don't have anything to do with him. I'm just gonna make fun of him.
Yeah.
So I
He's
got,
odd.
I got picked on. Thanks, Mom. She watches the podcast.
See, my mom and my brother are both blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm the only one that's got the brown hair, brown eyes.
No, yeah.
And I'm darker skinned than them.
Yeah, you are. You're more tan than they are.
Yeah.
Do you guys have the same dads?
No.
Okay, so it was your dad's fault.
But my brother and I both look like my mom.
Yeah.
But I'm the complete opposite of my mom.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
My brother used to tell me that Gonzo was my real dad. So, like, in every picture until 2nd grade, I have my nose up like this because I was so scared my nose was going to start to fall. So, I'm always like this in all of my pictures.
My dad at one point told me that he wasn't my dad and my last name was really Sanchez.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
Hispanic looking.
Yeah.
Like you're Hispanic passing and you're not Hispanic.
No.
It's
not at
so funny. It's bizarre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still don't.
When you told me you weren't
You're totally
Hispanic, I was like,
Hispanic.
your mom lied. That's not
Yeah,
my
yeah,
dad.
yeah.
I say that to my mom all the time. She's like, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
You
No.
never know.
No, it's not. Did you do a 23andMe yet?
Yeah, you
No, my grandma did one.
No, you.
You
I-
need to do
I
one.
want
We
you
need
to
to see the
do
dad's
one.
results.
I need to do one.
Yeah.
I want Jordan to do one too. I want to see what all Jordan has in him.
My dad's
Yeah.
family has a lot of Native
ain't
signed
American,
one of your
and
fingers.
so does my
Hey!
I think mine is like mainly
Have
Native
you ever
American
done one?
stuff.
What?
a 23andMe or
No,
Ancestry?
I don't like the government like that. I'm afraid the government's gonna get it. I'm too weird like that. Like,
But you,
that's
what
the
if you
one-
can do it anonymously where they don't have your name? Because, like, I'm pretty sure you
They
can.
have to mail it to you.
You
No,
can mail
I
it
don't
to you,
think-
but
I
I'm
don't-
pretty sure you can
I don't
make it
think-
anonymous.
They
No.
can't do DNA.
How do they do
Listen.
anonymous
They-
DNA?
they'd still
you
do
just
it.
like you just tell
Listen,
them that you don't
I'm
want-
probably already in a government system because I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
was in the
definitely
You were in the
military.
military.
I don't
You
wanna
were-
give
They
them-
have every
I
single
don't want
one
to
of
give
your
them any more
fingerprints.
information than yeah, they do have my fingerprints, but
They
I've already burned
every-
them off.
Listen, I think that should be like a podcast thing where like all three of you do a 23andMe or an Ancestry thing. Like during
I'm gonna
holidays,
find out I have a different dad. It's fine.
Yeah, she.
I mean,
yeah,
I
she'll be
did-
crying the entire podcast.
Listen, I did mine and
I'll
found
find out
that
I'm
my dad
1%
was
black
my
and start
real
using the
dad.
N word on the
So,
podcast.
Yes,
I'll
but
find my whole family because
I know.
Aw.
Have you seen the
My mom didn't love me.
the Dave Chappelle skit? I'm related to Thomas motherfucking Jefferson. Like every black person was related to Thomas Jefferson. That's one of the funniest skits on that fucking show.
I loved it.
Thomas motherfucking Jefferson.
No, I think
No.
you guys should all do it.
Oh, we should also do a podcast where we all give out our social security numbers, and we should do a podcast where we all give out our
No.
IDs, or you know.
No, I
Just
just
all-
want to know what everybody has. Like I did mine.
I just want to know your blood.
Yes, I want to know.
Show me your blood now.
I did mine and found out I'm 76% Irish. That is a large percentage
Yeah.
of one thing.
Yeah.
76% Irish.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Mine's just gonna be like
Are they?
1% of
I mix up
everything.
Irish and Scottish all the time because I'm like, so you don't wear the skirts.
no, that's Scottish.
You guys just drink a lot.
Yes.
You're an alcoholic.
Lots
No,
of
I'm
times.
not. I've chose to break that cycle in my family,
okay.
but everyone else in my
Good
family
job.
has had alcoholism in there.
There you go.
But no, I'm 76% Irish, and then I have like some French, some Slovenian, and some African. But I
Yeah.
think we all have African in us. I just
well, it's a common
Because it's
ancestor.
the motherland.
Yeah, it's the motherland.
Literal motherland.
Which is why we should all use the N word. I'm just kidding. Right now, together. 1, 2, 3. I'm just kidding.
no.
Have fun with that.
Have fun with that. You're the only one that can say it. He's like, I'm not saying it either.
See, and then next week it'll just be me on this podcast.
Jordan got
We'll all
murdered.
get canceled. We'll all be with DaBaby, who got canceled this week.
Back to DaBaby. Here we go.
DaBaby's gonna bounce back though.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
no, for
eventually,
sure.
Right?
For
He'll
sure.
he'll make
It's
another
okay.
song.
Miley Cyrus said it was fine.
Did she?
Dua Lipa was mad though.
Well,
so.
T.I. tried to stand up for him, and now people are coming for him too.
Well,
though.
T.I. has no
T.I.
business.
He's
No,
not
she
part of the
didn't
community,
stand
shut
up
the fuck
for
up.
him.
Shit.
She said that cancel culture is bad, and like if you want to talk about it, he can talk about it.
Well, that's what he
Like,
said.
with
He
her.
put out a statement that said, like, maybe I just need to be educated. Like, how do you need to be educated on something that's so?
I think the word
popular. Like, you don't need to be educated on whether or not you should say, "Hey, if you have AIDS, don't touch me," or put your hands up. Like, it's such a stupid thing to say.
Well, he's not
I think he was trying to be
he doesn't
controversial.
know.
Didn't realize how the reach he was going to get with doing something so stupid.
Yeah.
Because you have to. It's Rolling Loud, and there's so many different people that go there.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. Kanye removed the song that he had with him and 2 Chainz off of iTunes. Like, it's completely gone. If Kanye thinks you're cancelable, then you're pretty fucked. So that
Kanye didn't want to be canceled.
I love that song, dude.
Yeah,
I'm so
I know.
mad that it's gone, but it's not. You can't find it on iTunes now. Only on YouTube.
Sad.
It's not on Spotify.
I
Hold on. Let's do this.
Wait. Did
Hold on.
Donda drop?
Hello. Hey, Brian. We're on the podcast right now. What's up? Say hi to the people.
What's up, man?
We have 5 people on the podcast now.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Me and Jordan and Kim and Cortni, we're all here.
Oh, you're having a good time?
Yeah, we're like literally like 47 minutes in.
Yeah.
That's dope. Hey, I just want to call and say something.
What's up?
You remember when you said that you weren't really good at giving good original ideas and things like that,
Yeah.
and you don't give yourself enough credit? Well, we're about to have a thousand like post.
I know,
Hey,
that's
came
so
up with,
baller.
big guy. How you feel?
I'm feeling so good. My head keeps getting too big, but my hats don't fit.
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I was so happy.
Goddamn.
I messaged you and I was like, hey, man, we're about 50 likes away from a 1K. 1K is like our benchmark, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's what we
yeah,
say. Like,
yeah.
we hit a 1K on a post. We're like, it's baller. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's baller, man. I'm happy that you called in the middle of the podcast so that we could talk, because this is cool.
Yeah.
All right, tell the people. Say something controversial to the people.
I don't like the new Kesha. I'll just be honest with you.
Oh, man, dude. All right.
She was a whore.
All right, you're... All right, you're being canceled officially. All right, I'll give you a call back after the podcast. He's off. He didn't like the new Kesha, you know what I mean? I was just waiting for him to say, like, a worse word, you know?
Fuck.
I was really hoping he'd say, "Let's go." Like,
Let's go.
or I didn't like DaBaby before he made those comments.
Yeah.
I think DaBaby is good as a feature rapper. I'm not really into his, like, I mean, other than that,
He's catchy.
Some bop in it. That's the only good song I like, man. But other than that, he's good as features on other people's songs.
Yeah,
but-
he's catchy. He's gonna say some stupid things. I really don't think everybody should pull their branding from him.
Yeah, it's
Dude
kinda
shouldn't
weird.
lose some money. Y'all knew he was gonna be controversial in
Yeah,
the first place.
Who cares?
Like, I hate when like corporate brands do that shit, because then they're like, "Oh, what? This was so unexpected." He's a gangster rapper.
from fucking
Shut the fuck up.
North Carolina. I think he's from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I hate to tell you this, but the fact you literally cannot cancel anybody in hip hop until you cancel Eminem retroactively, because that dude said more homophobic and transphobic and fucked up things
I think
than
he
anybody.
hates
Elton
it
John
at
said it
first.
was okay. Remember?
And Elton John gave him a pass, and that's it. And it's like I'm still stuck on that part. I'm like, if he can get away with it, then anybody can. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but I know this is a very bad segue. I'm sorry, but did you guys see Colton's getting ready to shoot a music video? K. Dot.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's gonna shoot a music video.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, he messaged me last night. He's like, because I hearted. He's like, anybody want to be in a music video? I hearted it. which
Oh,
you
we
can't.
heard it for me too?
I'll message him and let him know
Yeah,
you're
sorry,
interested too.
sorry, Colton.
Yeah. He can't
See,
use
this is
Facebook
what
right
happens when you're a bully.
now. Yeah. When you're a bully, how dare you?
Did you
But
ever
it's
get
fun.
your lawsuit paperwork?
Oh
No.
yeah, because you're supposed to get sued for
Yeah.
defamation
Me
of
too.
character.
We're
You
both
too?
supposed to get sued.
How would
Oh,
you get
no,
sued for
who's gonna
defamation
pick
of
that
character
up?
for saying factual?
I don't-
Did you drive through protesters? Yes. All right, then I didn't lie.
Bro, this is the 20th time this year I've gotten
I
threatened
know.
to be sued.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna make shirts.
Yeah.
Cool.
We gotta get shirt. We really do. That's what we should be doing right now. Is all sitting here in a circle trying to figure out good shirt ideas that aren't garbage. Because the problem is every time we come up with a shirt, it's like for only us or just so normal and just like plain that I can't.
Yeah.
We need to make a shirt with a funny saying on it that says like, "Did I do that?" or something, and it's Jordan.
I think that one's probably copyrighted.
That's true.
But, you know.
We got to come up with a funny shirt that says something, you know,
Yeah.
like trans kitties or something.
Trans kitties.
I see the trans kitties. I was like, that's the trans flag with some kitties. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I got it for him.
It would be cooler if like they were cats, but they were dressed as dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were.
Oh my
like,
gosh,
they're like,
that's
listen,
a great
we
idea.
identify as dogs. Like then yeah, that'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Listen, I'm good
You
at shirt.
have
They don't like
great
any of my
ideas.
shirt ideas. They never
That's-
like mine. They're always
that's
like, "Oh,
really
it's stupid."
great
It's
idea.
always her actually. She's the naysayer.
No.
Wait.
She was always like, "Your shirt."
It's not just
You're
do
the one
dogs.
who makes the
I
shirts.
make the
Do all
shirt, so
animals.
I have to
That
put
would
my
be
name
cool.
on
That
it.
would be even cool.
See?
Yeah. See, look, see, this is
Yeah.
why we work together.
Yeah.
All she's done is talk shit. You know?
Yeah.
And make the
She's like, no,
shirts.
that's not a good idea. She
I'm
also
not putting
just
my
makes-
name on
And
like
make all the shirts.
a picture of like a dick on a shirt that has our logo.
See, I would never do that. It's like I like his consent
What if
matter
we-
shirt, but I don't want to write "wanna fuck" because I won't wear a shirt that says "wanna fuck" around my kids because my kids can.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
like,
bang.
see, I'd be cool with that even, but it's the implication. I would
I
rather
wouldn't
it
wear
just
that.
say. I would rather it just say, "you wanna," and then be like "consent matters," like or something else. You know.
I like that. See, that's a good idea. You just want to wear a shirt that says fuck.
Cool. I still
Yeah.
want my shirt.
Yeah. He still wants it. No, I really do want to come up with some good shirts ideas eventually. We need to drop some like merch shirts. Like I've seen some pretty decent ones that people do.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can do like sayings from stuff we've already said on the podcast and stuff we've said in videos. But I'm more interested in something interesting and new.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm sure we'll come up with something.
So like, okay, so you guys have a tattoo parlor in your guys'
Yes.
building, right? Sorry, we're back to Fade.
Yes, back to faith.
Okay, you guys have
Lucky
a
Raven Tattoo.
Okay, what's the?
This
Is
is
there
the
another
ADHD
tattoo parlor next
podcast.
door?
Yeah, so
How does that work?
JD owns the Transform tattooing right beside of us, and like a lot of people would think that'd be controversial,
Yeah,
but
it is.
his is an actual tattoo like parlor where there where more people are in there, and Devin's is a studio that is like in a separate room. It's just
So it didn't
you and
affect
Devin.
Devin. Is he not
at
mad at
all.
all?
No, JD and Devin used to work together
Okay.
like years and years ago.
Okay.
So like they're actually friends, and like we all come together outside and we'll all talk.
Yeah.
They also provide piercings, and we don't. So like we get a lot of people who call and say, "Hey, can you guys do a septum piercing?" No,
You're
we
sick of next
can't,
door.
but they can
Yeah,
next
yeah.
door. And JD specializes in things that Devin doesn't, so they can actually play off of each other.
Cool.
So it's actually like a really good teamwork where we all were like, "Oh no, there's another tattoo studio. What's that going to
Yeah,
do?"
because I would think the owner of the building, you guys would have a non-compete clause.
Yeah, and no, and it is
Everybody's kosher with it.
so
Everybody's
yeah,
good.
it
That's
works
good.
so good.
Well, when I went and got my son's haircut, I walked out and I was like, "That's not the name of the tattoo parlor." And I was like, "Dude, are they?" Because if you like, let's say if you had a juice bar and then another person next door to you opened up a juice bar, you'd be fucking pissed because you'd be like, I don't want to compete. I don't want to have to compete with a guy next door to me.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
I mean, I think that if it can work out for CVS and Walgreens, it can work out.
no,
for...
they're fighting each other. It's like fucking Speedway and
That's why they did
Yeah.
that.
My
Bro, you
bad,
just
guys.
been wanting to beat
I just
David
don't like
the
it.
entire time.
I just hate all men.
What do we want?
Head!
What do we need?
Head!
All right, so that was just for us, the wrestling
Yeah.
fans that
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, she's trying to destroy the statue of David over here.
My
Listen,
bad.
there are other ways to destroy the patriarchy. You don't have to do it with my
Yeah.
bust of David.
Me too.
I know he has his dick out on the actual one, but not on this one, you know?
I told you you
Is
should
that
have
what
got the
that
full
is?
body one.
Yeah, the little...
Is that what it...
his
That's
dick.
not what a dick
It's a
looks like.
really small dick.
That's not what a dick
Do you know
looks
why
But
they used to do that?
Yeah, I do, but you should say it. I know why. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead and do
No,
it.
if you know it, I want you to say it.
But what if I'm wrong and you're right?
like. You should say
Then we'll
1, 2,
talk
3,
about
go.
it. Go ahead.
Okay, so from what I know is because like having a big dick was looked at as humorous, so they would make them smaller, so
Yeah.
that way it wasn't like a funny thing.
Yeah, it was
just
partially
small.
that, and also the Greeks and Romans believed that if you had a smaller dick, you had more blood to go to your brain. So it was like
Yeah.
an intelligence thing too, which almost feels like kind of racist because they saw like
That
the
sounds like the
Africans
most
with the big ass dicks
narcissistic
walking
thing
around.
I've ever heard in my fucking life.
They were
Well,
just,
they
they were just trying to compensate
Yeah, I got
for
a
their
tiny,
little dicks.
I got a tiny dick, but yo,
They couldn't
my
get
brain's
giant.
bigger.
They couldn't get
Brain's
trucks
bigger.
with like lifted trucks and stuff.
It sounds really fucked up, but if you think about where they don't have the
The
internet.
time.
They don't have the internet. You think about
Yeah.
the times they're down, near like Africa. They would see these tribes and they're like, oh, they're just primitive and they got these big dicks. That's
Yeah.
why we have small dicks, so that's why our brains are bigger. That's why we're doing. And little do they know that they were actually from there too. So
Yeah.
it's like that nobody knows
Yeah.
anything. They're just it's all everybody. It's like old wives' tales, or it's like old tribes tales where you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
the reason why the Big Dipper got stuck up there when somebody threw it, or it's just
yeah.
stupid. Primitive thinking that nobody knows anything.
Big Dipper.
The Big Dipper. It was just somebody threw a pan in the air and I got fucking stuck.
And motherfuckers, we've been believing this for thousands of years. Like,
Now we just try to find the Big Dipper because so much
Yeah.
fucking pollution. We're like, are there any stars up there?
it's the 4, right?
It's the
Like-
4 and then there's a pan.
Yeah.
Speaking of pan, I'm pan, so that's cool. You're pan.
I'm Pan.
We're both
I'm Pan.
pan. Pan powers.
Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Peter Pan.
I am Peter
I'm
Pan.
Vagina Pan. I'm just kidding. Get it? Yeah.
I'm getting Peter Pan
No,
tattooed on
your
me.
joke wasn't
That's
very
pretty
good.
No, it's a good joke. It's a good joke.
I'm gonna get the French
Vagina
fries
Pan?
tattooed on
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I
because
swear
she's
to
Peter
God.
Pan.
You need to
Vagina
get
Peter.
those.
And
She's
vagina.
she's a female.
Oh,
Oh,
now
yeah.
I get it.
See, maybe
Oh,
maybe
I'm
the
just,
small dick,
Okay, hold
big
on.
brain thing
Can we
is
go back?
a real
Like,
thing.
let's go back. She's Peter Pan. I'm Pussy Pan.
Oh,
Is that better? Because they're both peas.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
stop.
No,
No, wait,
it's still
no, wait.
bad.
Listen. This is almost a comedy podcast. No, that's awesome. No, I'm just hoping the audio works out well because it's not going to sound good. So let us know if the
Yeah,
audio
right.
sounds weird. For real, let us know because I'd like to know.
I
Because
think it'll
me
be
and Kim are
great.
super loud and you guys are not.
Yeah, that's why we put you guys back here. We were trying to put you guys in the other room, but no, I'm just kidding.
You would still hear us.
I know,
Yes.
we would. You guys, there they go. You guys are so alike. It's funny.
We
You
are.
guys
Yeah,
just, like,
it's
so
ridiculous.
similar. Yeah.
We should have been friends sooner.
I know, it's bullshit. I shouldn't have bullied you in high school.
I know. She used to be so mean to me.
Speaking of bullies, have any other bullies reconciled with you recently?
No!
Okay. Well, go.
It's been a fucking week.
We don't need to go into
I'm
it. I just wanna
waiting.
know. He still hasn't reconciled. I'm waiting for that.
Oh,
Waiting.
yo, homie, you should say something to her.
Yeah. I'm just afraid that like maybe he wants to, but he's scared of you.
Why
don't
don't
you
should be
reach-
scared of me?
Maybe we should.
Why
make
don't
it a
we-
thing
I'm
and
very
you won't be
scared.
Listen, we
Yeah.
had this whole talk because maybe you should reach out to him
Nope.
and be like, "Hey, listen.
No.
Nope.
She's
No?
too negative. for
Nope.
that. She's
No?
too-
See, this is how you used to treat me in
But
school.
this is how
Oh!
we girls.
now. Look at us
Him.
Girl fights.
No, what had happens is every time we're around somebody different,
Yeah.
she makes this story even more elaborate.
I do.
It started out with, I didn't talk to her. Then it turned into, I called her a bitch. And then
True.
it turned into, I fist fought her.
True.
And then,
No, I haven't gone to fist fighting. That's
Oh,
like later
crap.
on down the road.
Okay,
no,
okay,
she's-
we aren't there yet.
No, we're not there
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
But eventually, that's what it's going to turn
Yeah.
into.
I beat the shit out of you. Or
She beat the shit out of me in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Called me some.
She
homophobic
poured cinnamon
slurs.
down
Yeah,
your throat. Poured cinnamon down your
She
throat.
rubbed it all over my face.
I was a level 1, and then she poured cinnamon on me. Now I'm level 3. She did this to me.
See,
Hurtful. It's all her.
everything. I got you pregnant.
Yeah,
in
and
high
then
school.
left me. left me.
You're such a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know because Nathaniel does call you other mom.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I'm back in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We reconciled.
We reconciled.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
Hey, have you got your fries on you yet?
No, I
So
am.
we're gonna segue back from there's 2 tattoo parlors near her, all right, and she still hasn't got these fries. Everybody else, so out of the 4 people that get the 4 for 4, 3 out of 4 of them have completed the task. The only one left is the
I'm
one
getting-
who lives next or who works every day, like 5-6 days a week next to the
Actually,
tattoo parlor.
the only. What are we gonna get?
we haven't decided yet. We'll figure one out. We'll figure it out.
You need new tattoos.
You need like a bologna
Yeah.
sandwich.
Do you have new tattoos?
I have a couple.
Were they hidden?
He has
like,
this
I
really
have a-
cool one on his chest.
There you go.
There, and then I
The
have
thing
a-
is, like, I've never seen him shirtless. You know what I mean? That
and then I
makes
have
sense, though.
I have my semicolon.
I've seen that one. That's the
Last
other one.
night I was at my mom's friend's birthday party. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Tisha. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Happy birthday, Tisha.
Happy birthday, Tisha.
I don't know you,
her,
but
Fuck
her
you,
son
Tisha.
was outside and we were talking. He's like, "I like your tattoo," because he was talking about this one, Bob Pelton.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
go get one,
Bob.
Bob.
Well, I
and
like
then
it. I like that guy.
that one. And then he's like, "I only got 2 tattoos." And you think like somebody's like, "I only got 2 tattoos." You're like little ones,
Right.
He pulls up a full fucking back piece,
Oh my
and then
God.
he's got a half sleeve, and I'm like, "You can't just say I only have 2 tattoos and then pull that crap out."
That's funny.
Like what you have is 10
you do
times
have
bigger
so
than
many
mine.
tattoos, though. You've like,
I think I've got like 17.
We have matching tattoos.
yeah, that's cool.
The feather
Yeah,
that's on her
the
chest
feather on my boob
is the
looks like
feather that's on my
Don't you
finger.
have that with like your cousin? You can't say that.
Yeah,
You already
that's
have
for
them.
when I show people my pictures of my boobs, and then I can be like, "Hey, Jess, these are not mine. It's
Yeah,
Jessica's."
it's Jessica's. There you go.
Yeah.
She has it in the
So
same
explain
place.
Exact same
Yeah, yeah.
place, exact
I
same
didn't know.
Isn't
tattoo.
it for like a family member?
My grandma,
Yeah, there you go.
she was Native American. It
I
was
thought you were
either
her friend.
it was
I
either
know, me
it was
too.
either get a tattoo of like something Native American because she was Native
This is the
American,
bullying
or
coming back now.
Yeah,
Now I thought
yeah.
we had
Oh
something
my
Yeah,
special.
she
Now
bullied
I
you
know.
into getting a feather
no, I got it with
tattoo on your-
Jessica because of my dead grandma.
I got it. For
Is
you.
that?
She's dead as shit.
No, I didn't get it for her.
No,
I got,
she just got it because of
I got a feather
It's a Harry
so that
Potter.
way, yeah, like when guarding Olivia, so
Yeah.
and I flip people
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, but you also have a transphobic tattoo, right? Harry
What?
Potter's transphobic. No?
No, that's
no,
J.K.
that's
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling.
Who wrote Harry Potter?
Yeah, but that's a completely different.
I'm just kidding.
That's
She's a
true.
turf, right?
I mean,
That's why people don't like her because she's a turf.
I mean,
trans exclusionary.
Walt
radical
Disney was a
feminist.
Nazi.
She
Like a
said
whole
that,
ass Nazi, right?
Honestly,
So everything she likes is problematic. That's all I wanted to bring up.
honestly,
Okay, now we're done with the podcast. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
wait.
Everything she likes is problematic. Bye.
Everything is
No.
whole world.
That's like
My
not.
bad.
That's like saying that you can't listen
Somebody
to
always
music of
hates
people
something.
that like have done stupid shit.
That's true. But
I have a brand new tattoo on my back, so
yeah. What do you have?
that's "You Are the Blood in My Veins."
Oh, that's
That
well,
brand.
yeah, that's true. Lacey.
You can't have.
Is it Jesse Lacey?
Yeah,
Yeah. The lead singer of
Brand New.
was
diddling kids.
diddling kids, yeah, but sleeping with young girls that you
Yeah.
shouldn't be sleeping with when that liked his music,
This
which is
was-
weird.
Ew.
After I got the tattoo.
Yeah. It came out after, the Me Too movement. It happened during the Me Too movement, so the Me Also movement.
Me as well.
This is why I have that theory
I don't
about
judge you.
I don't
idols
judge you
and
for,
shit
like,
like
Yeah,
that.
no.
So.
even though she's
Well,
trans.
that brings us
That
to
was J.K.
that
Rowling, it's
statue,
not her.
dude. Like
Okay.
literally, they just put a
I love you anyways.
they're back here like reconciling.
Yeah.
I will not buy you any Harry Potter stuff.
No, they just put up a
I will make
women
you some.
women in
Yes.
in the service. Is it armed services? Women in service.
It's the statue
Monument.
downtown, right?
It's a women's monument.
The
Is it
stripper?
all women?
It's
Yeah.
all women. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
I didn't know
all-
that.
They're
Which is
very
so weird.
masculine.
I haven't
women.
honestly. I haven't been down there and looked.
Did you
I saw
notice
that they
that?
were doing like an unveiling.
None of
thing
them have
yesterday,
boobs
but I have
or
no idea.
hair.
They had the first black Air Force pilot, I think. The first female black Air Force pilot came for the thing. They have to get a represent. That's the worst thing about this kind of stuff. Like, I understand why we need representation.
Yeah.
But also, like, at the same time, it feels so like pandering. Like,
Well,
oh,
it
we're
does.
getting ready to unveil the woman. There's only 2 women's monuments in the whole world, and one of them is in Kokomo. And also, we're gonna bring somebody who's like.
I don't
all the way.
I don't love the idea that we have to like fucking make it. This is the first black, or the first women's,
so
or the
crazy.
first gays,
Yeah.
or the first trans.
You don't
or,
like monuments though at all.
No, I don't like it
I don't
at
either.
all. If you're gonna
No,
do
shit.
something, you do something because.
Did you see somebody comment say, "Did they tear down the Columbus statue for this?"
Yeah, I did see somebody.
What?
Look at the comments on that post are
How ridiculous!
No,
They
they're
have a Columbus
they're
statue?
chef's kiss.
I don't think we did.
I
They're
haven't
perfect.
read them. I'm gonna have to go through and read them now.
Yeah, the
Trigger
comments are
warning.
pretty good.
Trigger warning.
Too
Everything.
bad you can't comment on them.
Even when I'm allowed to comment on them, I'm not allowed to comment
Listen,
on them.
don't.
No, we don't let him because he starts arguments with everybody.
Because I'm a bully.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I know.
Well, my big thing, my one rule for all the admins of the pages, like don't do it from the
Yeah, but
main
some people
page.
are stupid.
Yeah.
Do it from your personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then, like, the problem is you'll get them to leave, and then they will fucking report. And I mean, like, if you
Yeah.
want to report a stupid fucking joke on Facebook, you need a life anyway. But it's like every time we have a good post that's like a joke, clearly a joke. It's a stripper on a pole
Yeah.
with fucking. I took Dolly Parton's face from
Yeah.
her statue, put it on there, and we named it Jolene. Like, it's literally like the most stupid shit. I'm sitting right there, like at my desk, like working on it. Brian's sitting there pacing, like, we got to come up with more ideas. We got to do this. It's like, I need more pictures of Spider-Man, and I'm like, we're gonna get this done. And then we're fucking joking about how we're gonna do it, and I'm like, here we go. And then like I put it all together. I'm like color Cody's like, man, this is so good. And I'm like, Brian, you work on the caption. He's like, okay. So we're working on it. I'm getting I'm like fucking putting faces on here, putting it on there, changing over the backgrounds. I had to create a fucking tree in the background. I created like 3 trees in the background. I had to clone a window in the background and put it over here because the other statue covered it up, but it wasn't covered by mine, or it would look weird. Like there'd still be. So I had to create entire landscapes in the
You did
background while
pretty
I'm doing
good.
this.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. You wouldn't.
And
have
then you
known.
got the people that are like, "Look at this shitty
It's
Photoshop."
Clearly Photoshop.
Well, I wanted
Bad
it to look,
Photoshop.
I wanted it to look Photoshop, but not completely bad.
Right.
And then the entire time Brian's supposed to be over here, and then he hands me like his caption, and it was like, "Today we unveiled the women's monument." I'm like, Brian, what are you doing? And then, so we're sitting here trying to write jokes, and I was like, how about we do a joke? We're like,
Jordan could have done that one.
that's what I was like, you could have done that. But I was laughing so hard because I wrote the joke that he and I like literally died for like 5 minutes. Was the joke about the purple? She received a Purple Heart tassel, the Purple Heart tassel for an injury she sustained on the pole in the '90s. Like he and I were just dying laughing. We're like, this is gonna kill, and then it did. So I was like, I was happy. But the funny thing is, Brian sent me 2 pictures. The picture of the original post when they unveiled it, and our joke has 500 more likes than the actual monument. We have surpassed the actual monument with our fucking joke. And that to me is a W in any book. Like, it's perfect. Like, I love it. I'm like, listen,
Winning.
We completely fucked it. We wrecked it.
You'll never top the gorilla titty slide though.
Oh no. That was catching fire. Like,
Yeah.
That just happened.
That is still going.
I know. We still randomly get them, but I was hoping we'd get to 10K so Brian would have to eat all our asses. But
Yeah, I'm really upset
It's
about
gonna
it.
happen.
Brian was like
Hope you
too
guys
excited,
feel
and
ready.
he's hopped up on probably like a couple Bang Energy drinks because he's not eating food; he's just drinking Bang Energies now. It's like, yeah, I've got all my calories for the day. I'm like, how much? 0, and I go Bang Energy, and I'm like, all right, bro. So he's like Red Bull bro, and he's like, yeah. If we get to 10K, I'm gonna eat everybody's asses, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, and then
We're gonna hold you to it.
He said that like 4K, and it's like it creeped hard. And he's like, oh my god, I'm beating asses this week. So check out Jordan's OnlyFans. We're gonna release the video of him eating everybody's ass.
Or
gonna have
share the post so we can all get our asses
We
eaten.
need 1,000 more shares, a little bit less than 1,000 more shares.
Oh my god.
But we got close. That was so close. But yeah, that post blew up. I think it just somebody shared it to the right group of people.
Yeah.
You don't know with these things.
No.
Like you really don't with innocuous. Because I posted that innocuously. Like here's a stupid joke.
Yeah.
We needed something for the page.
Yeah.
And then I posted on Monday, and by Friday it was like, wait a minute, this is legitly moving.
Yeah.
It's doing stuff.
So
Bigfoot
stupid.
titty slide. But
It
yeah.
was so stupid.
Yeah, it's funny. We should get instead of doing the one of the
Can we just make a
comment,
shirt of that?
Let's make a Bigfoot titty slide. Like we'll make a silhouette of it, and
Yeah.
then we'll just put our joke on there. Like, what if we kissed under the Bigfoot titty slide, and then it's just a slide?
I like
Except it wasn't Bigfoot, it was a gorilla.
Was it?
Yes!
No, it's Bigfoot.
Does
It was a gorilla!
It's
It was a gorilla.
BTS. It's BTS.
Yeah, Bigfoot titty slide.
Okay, we'll just keep it wrong.
9K proves that you're wrong.
Yeah.
If I'd have said gorilla titty slide, I don't think I probably could have said Harambe. That probably would have killed you.
Oh, yeah.
But then you know what? You can't. Lightning in a bottle, baby.
No,
gotta-
you know what?
You can't change
know
it
why I
after you
didn't,
started.
or Harambe wouldn't work because just like locally, we got a lot of international people.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
love that
It was
post.
crazy.
A lot of people in Spain and in Europe and shit like that. So
Yeah.
and like it just they understood.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think it's like in the Netherlands or something, right?
Yeah.
What we figured out was that it's
Yeah.
actually like a slide in the Netherlands. Which,
Yeah.
Which
Is that
makes
like
me
a-
wonder
is that like a
what the
little
fuck
zoo
are
or
you doing in the
something?
Netherlands? Like what kind of
It
weird
was at a
shit?
zoo.
I don't know.
Was it at a zoo?
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Makes a little more sense, but
I
it's
don't understand
still
why it's coming
the
out of its
mechanics.
titties.
Yeah, the mechanics of it still are like oh yeah. Look at that Bigfoot. Let's just go down its tits.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I shared it and tagged Courtney in it. And
Everybody
somebody messaged me and was like, "Hey, where's this at?" I don't know. I just wanted to share it with Courtney.
that's too funny. Yeah,
we
man.
have to find it and go kiss on it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we go to Europe.
When they go to Europe, they're never gonna make it across the seas.
I'm too scared to fly.
They're like,
We're never going anywhere.
yeah,
Oh, man.
We're stuck
too
in the
scared
United
to fly?
States.
I've never been on an airplane and
At
I'm
least
scared.
we
Why?
win in the Olympics.
What's scary?
Why? I have to pack things and I can only fit so much stuff in my bag.
Yeah, when
So
we
it's
went.
like the anything about.
No,
Wait,
listen.
wait.
Listen, when we
First
went
off-
camping,
It's 2021. You don't have to pack anything
Yeah,
except for
just
your
go.
wallet or phone, right?
no.
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 If
Legit.
you met me,
Legit.
We
You
went
can find anything
camping.
anywhere.
We went
I had-
camping, and Courtney said, "Bring the crock pot," and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
I'm not gonna go camping with you guys.
I mean, you gotta eat.
Everyone
everybody
else
ate our
did-
food.
Yeah, we did a good job
What'd you make?
Hot dogs or sausage, green beans, and potatoes.
with real green beans. Like we
We
snapped
were
the
snapping green beans while
and
everybody was outside.
she cut up the
That's
potatoes and then cut up the sausage. It was great.
Yeah,
It
Fucking
was-
Julia Child over here.
We should go camping
They were
on the 18th.
cosplaying as
Camping
like
on the 18th.
Connor Perry
Camping on the
grandmothers.
18th.
Riding
out there, like,
horses,
they had, like,
for my
fucking-
birthday.
Yeah, the whole get up,
Hey,
you know,
guys.
the
Well,
bonnets.
we don't need to
and
put-
just-
They had the fucking stick in the little
Jordan
wheel,
wants
like.
to ride a horse.
Woo! You ever done that at Connor Prairie?
Huh?
Stick and wheel.
We're gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
I cannot. I don't.
I hated
I've been to
that
Connor
place.
Prairie one time, and it was for my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went for a field trip one time
the-
with my kids.
hot air balloon thing that goes up in the air.
That was scary.
I didn't know that it really went up as
Oh.
high as it did.
Yeah.
Had a whole panic attack at the top. I'm
That's
sitting
about
on the
when I
ground,
realized
and
I
my
was scared of
daughter's like
heights.
leaning over the side, like, "Mom, look at this," and I was like, "No, I don't want to. I don't
Do you
want
have
to."
Do you have the GAD? Is it generalized anxiety disorder? Do you have that?
Yeah.
Did you have you ever seen the list of like these are the people that can have it? The first thing is be a woman. I swear to God, I was looking it up in the DSM. It was like
Yes.
people that are affected by generalized anxiety disorder. It was like women.
Yeah.
And it was like people that have drama, and I'm like, so it's like first it's like you got to be a woman. I'm like, women are just anxiety driven.
Yeah,
We are.
We are.
We worry
Very
about
much.
everything.
Always.
I have anxiety like over certain things. Like this is completely nobody gives a shit. But I played in a Pokemon tournament this on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And when I was a kid, when I played the tournaments, I used to win them all the time or get second place. And for a while, I got second like 6 tournaments in a row, and it pissed me off. But I got like real bad anxiety from that. I'd show up to the tournaments and be like just wired. And there was a guy there that played in the tournament, and he was the first match I played. His name was Jack. He's a really great guy. I was trying to calm him down. I was like, hey man, we're just having a good time here. You've got a better deck than I do, but I can beat you, whatever. We played and I won, and the whole time he was shuffling his deck, it was like,
Yeah.
like he was so like the anxiety. I just wanted to go and be like, it's okay, buddy. We're just playing a little fiddly game of Pokemon. We're grown adults. Like there's no reason to be.
We're just grown men
But he was
playing
just
Pokemon.
like, I was just like, man, I can't. I
was
remember being that
serious.
guy. Well,
That's why I don't like
he got
competition.
he got third.
Well, that's good.
But he got the prize for second place because the guy that was second place was the guy that owns the shop. So I won. So
Well,
Good job.
good
I
job.
feel like we've talked about this.
Wait.
I went 3-0.
Wait
No,
a-
it was this weekend. It was
Oh.
Friday.
Okay.
Way to
Wait.
Pokeflex.
I did beat Matt and Jenny in a tournament. And
Good.
everybody else. Yeah.
That's
I don't know if you
good.
see, but my Pokemon trophies up there. Also, right next to my best dad bod and my Dundee. Yeah, I got a best dad bod trophy as well. Just so you guys, it's probably the first time anybody can see that shit because it's the first time we've done an angle like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of like it.
Well, what do you guys
I
have
like-
going on this next week? Anything good?
We're going camping on the 18th.
Oh yeah, that's not this week. That's fucking September, right?
Still,
Yeah,
we
it's
just
We're
have to
going
make
to
sure
camp
that
on the
it's...
18th.
It's August.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
I'm
need...
trying to reserve this spot, so it's there.
And if it's on the podcast,
Reserve
it has to happen.
Reserve
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. If it was on
We're
the
supposed
podcast,
to do Kokomo Press tries camping.
Kokomo Press tries to make fun of the Kokomo Post tries by camping.
But we're gonna ride horses.
We're gonna ride horses,
Right?
And go swimming,
Right?
I weigh a little
Right?
bit much for a horse.
Yeah, I
And do
want to ride a
shrooms
horse.
in the woods.
Jordan wants to ride a horse. We
Gotta
need to make
ride a
that
horse.
happen.
See, I went on a camping trip one time, and we were supposed to ride bikes through the trails, like mountain bikes through
Yeah.
the trails. It was really cool.
We don't do that. We have asthma.
I know,
I
but
can't
what I'm
ride a
saying
bike.
is,
And
I
she
went to
doesn't
do
know how to
that,
ride.
and we showed up, and one of the guys left with another one of the guys to go ride horses, so I never rode a horse.
Okay,
You
well
should
let's
come.
let's do that
So
now.
let's go ride a horse.
No, let's just get bikes and go ride bikes.
No,
You
I
can't
can't
ride
ride a
bikes.
bike.
You can't. She can't ride a bike. You can't ride bikes.
I didn't have a dad. Okay,
Turkey
I,
run.
no one taught me.
I didn't
how
have
to
a dad
ride.
either. That's not a good argument.
I don't care.
I didn't
That's
have a
my
dad
I didn't have a dad
opinion.
either. Like,
I had
That's
a dad, and he loved me, and they taught me how to ride a bike.
Actually, I
That
didn't have
must
a
be
dad
nice.
or
well,
a
they didn't
mom.
teach you how to fucking breathe.
Oh.
When God made you, the only thing He didn't want you to do was breathe.
That's both of you.
Yeah,
He did.
us.
This
No, we
is
have to ride a horse.
Yeah,
Horses.
We did
we did.
already.
I've rode horses before.
We just rode horses together when we went camping.
Yeah.
My horse's name was Martha.
I was on. What was his name?
I don't know.
Aw.
I don't know because I was terrified.
Gary. We're
Yeah.
just gonna say Gary.
It was
His
like
name was
Scooter
Gary.
or something.
No, it was.
Sounds pretty.
Junior?
I think they had like real people names. They
Yeah.
all did, which I love because like I think all animals should have people names. That way you treat them better
My
because
dog's
they're
name
not
is
an animal
Dean.
at that point. They're like a real
I feel
person.
like animals should name themselves.
Yeah. If they
Yeah.
can't say what they're, if you should have
They
to
should.
My
learn.
dog's name would be
You
like,
should have to
"Oh
learn
my
how
God."
they talk in order to name them. That's
Yeah.
because it's kind of like human centric to like expect them to be called normal people. So if the horse goes, that's what you should have to say.
Like Pokemon?
I
The
was
fact that-
talking.
The
I
fact
was
that
trying.
Mr. Ed was named
I was
Ed
trying to
always
talk to the
fucking
horse and
creeped me
horse.
out.
Yeah.
Weird,
It's a
right?
fucking horse,
Yeah,
man.
it's a horse.
I was being respectful. I was trying to talk to the
I
horse
just
and
really
horse.
hope we don't get that same.
And then
guy.
I asked the guy who was leading us. I was like, "Do these horses speak English or Spanish?" And he said, "I think they speak horse." So I started speaking in
And then,
horse.
and then you asked how old the horse was, and he's like, "Why don't you ask him?" Like, I tried.
I tried to. I tried to ask. I just don't
Actually,
understand.
my horse to English translation broke. I don't know. I left my book and I left it at home.
Well, mine
You
was
gotta
the
believe.
oldest and didn't want to follow in line. And there was like a strap, and he's like, "You just gotta hit her with the strap." Well, I didn't want to hit her, so I kept hitting my own leg, and I had a big like well on my leg because I didn't want to hit the wall. But it was so much fun.
And then you kept falling out of it.
No, I wasn't falling out.
No,
I
your
was
foot.
like, because I'm so short. Like my feet wouldn't like fit in the feet thing.
They also put you on the biggest horse.
The
possible.
biggest horse because she was the oldest and she was the most tame, and they could tell that I was like nervous about it because I hadn't rode a horse in like 10 years.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I
Yeah,
want to do it again.
getting up on that horse. The guy was yelling at me the whole time I was trying to get on the
It really
horse.
sounds like torture.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, here's my thing. If like you care about animals, I wouldn't want to get on the horse at all. Like, I don't want.
I wanted to be
to
one with
force.
the horse.
I know, but I don't want to force the horse to carry my weight anyway.
No, the horse wanted me.
Yeah.
Like she was like loving on me first, and I talked to her. We had a conversation.
She's like,
first.
this girl won't.
Yeah.
This girl won't make me like do this. She'll just. Have
No,
to
I didn't
Yeah.
even
Like, no,
hit her with
move,
the strap.
horsey.
I hit myself with the strap because it's really the sound. It's not the hit.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel.
You're giving Jordan generalized anxiety disorder because
That
you keep talking about the
horse.
strap, and he's like, ah.
That horse did not consent to being whipped.
The strap.
The strap.
The other strap.
Oh,
Strap on.
yeah, no.
The
Get the
pegging.
strap.
I don't have a strap on.
No.
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 How are you
No, I really
They're not expensive.
don't.
They're not expensive. I just felt like somebody that.
That's not why I don't have
No, but
it.
I feel like.
What do
for
you
somebody-
use?
No,
No,
I just back into the wall.
oh,
Oh.
Suction
cup.
cup.
Yeah, I got you.
I just had a high five.
Because we're having
Is
fun.
that what we need?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand.
no. No, I figured you might have one just because I know you kind of do you gender bend a little bit, right? You
Yeah.
go a little bit masculine. I thought maybe you'd want to feel the power. between
No,
your
I got
legs.
big dick energy without needing a strap on.
No, you have to have the strap.
No,
You have to. It's part of
No.
it. I knew a girl that, I say girl, but she was a guy that transitioned from female to male, and he used to wear a
A
dong.
piece.
A piece. I don't know. I haven't seen him in years. So I don't know if he's still he or if he went. You know, you never know. People can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As
But
they
yeah.
should.
But
Yes.
he this is so hard to say. He had a catheter up into his vagina for his strap,
So that way it could be a real
so he
piece.
could use it as a
Oh.
penis. And I felt like that was so much. Like it's like
That's
the
a lot.
sanitation of it's a little much. I would be
Yeah.
scary. I'd feel like you. And he wasn't a very
What?
clean person,
Oh.
so I was always like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Put a catheter so
Yeah,
that
but
you
if
can
it-
wear it
You can piss with your dick.
Oh, okay. I was like,
like
Okay.
like a shiwi.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So my thought
But a
was that.
penis.
Okay, never mind. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even
She's
want to
like, she's like, how do I say this without coming across as
No,
transphobic?
No, I was thinking it was like, because you got a pee hole and then your clit is right here, and but in a men they're the same
Yeah.
because you pee out of your dick.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was thinking the catheter was in her
His,
up her
his vagina.
up his clit.
No, no,
I'm like,
It would be.
how
in
is
the-
that possible?
it
There's
would
two
be-
holes.
Yeah, no, it'd be in the
Like, it's two
urethra.
different things.
The
No, I was
urethra.
confused.
The
I was so
urethra.
confused.
I'm glad you know
Yeah.
where the clitoris is at, though.
Yeah.
I also.
It's like, yeah, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8th grade. Do you know where it's at?
That's why
Women
you're
have
the-
urethras.
That's why you're the wife.
Yes.
I think all clitorises have to be like African American because they live under the hood. They live
Oh.
in the hood.
But
I was trying to figure a different way to say it. I was like, maybe I should have said I feel like the clitoris is the engine because they're always under the hood.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be better.
It's a little
That'd be
bit-
better.
that's
And it
That'd
is
be
the
better.
engine.
That was much better, actually.
Makes things
Much
go.
better.
That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
I have to think of
even.
these jokes on the fly, guys. To
Yeah.
try to make these
It's okay.
these comments funny.
The hood.
They you is that hers?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
share.
Oh. Listen, I want you guys to be aware that the two people that are like, man, we got really bad asthma are over here fucking vaping, smoking, like
I don't
our
smoke.
asthma's so bad, let's really activate our lungs in the bad way.
We've got her inhaler.
I got the
I
I
mean,
in my pocket.
I'm not gonna lie.
She
After
got that good
this,
shit.
I'm gonna smoke a Newport, but
Yeah.
maybe
Are they
3.
still
As
legal?
you will.
I thought they were illegal.
Man,
No.
fuck the police.
No, I mean
No.
the government.
Yeah, them too.
They're illegal now. I'm pretty sure that they can't create them anymore. They can only use the stock that's there because they can't tell them they can't sll their stock.
I guess
'Cause
that's
they're
when I'll
menthols?
quit smoking.
Yeah, their mentals are going to go away.
Yay.
Well, when I
They
smoked,
said that
Newports
forever
are
ago.
the only cigarettes I've ever smoked, and I don't even want to smoke a cigarette
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
I like to vape better.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I
Artificial
tagged
cancer.
my grandma on this podcast and she watched it and said, "This is stupid."
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
two guys talking about nothing.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think that's
It
the
is.
best of
It's true.
conversations.
Yeah.
I like to hear men talk.
Yeah.
Me too.
Tell your grandma.
This podcast, if you like that,
Thanks,
you
I
won't hear
guess.
it.
I don't know. I don't want to be mean to your grandma. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I
a
love
nice
your
lady.
grandma. I do her hair too.
You do.
I do.
And you do my kids' hair.
Ask her how
I
the
do.
rest of the Golden Girls are. Yeah, Blanche. You never even made it this far, so.
My grandma's Blanche.
I know. I'm saying. So I said ask the rest of the Golden
Oh,
Girls.
yeah.
See, she just almost.
See, we need to have
I forgot you
grandma
knew my
on,
grandma.
on the post.
We'll bring my grandma in as a guest.
I'm gonna tag your grandma, and then I'm gonna actually tag her in the post.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, quit smoking.
I'm gonna.
Oh man, she will.
In 25
Shit.
days,
And then you're I'm sorry.
gonna tag everybody.
Yeah,
in all these
25
posts.
days.
Don't tag my grandma on this one.
I meant to do it this last week, but then she did it, and I was like, all right, I'll do it the next
too.
week. I don't like See, here's the thing. Brian used to do that in the jokes on the Kokomo Scanner page, Kokomo Scanner 2.0 page.
Don't do it on
It used to
jokes. Do it
drive
on
me crazy because I'd be like, man, if they don't want to see it, now they're being forced to see it. And I don't know if I want them to be forced to see it because, like, consent matters. You know?
Yeah.
And then-
No, I get that. I get
I'm
that.
just messing with you.
I get
It's the
that.
social media. It's not.
I get that.
Consent matters.
Well, now you have the option to like.
Untag yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew where you're going.
Yeah.
But a
It's
lot of
smart.
people don't, so it just stays on.
Well, then they need
Their
to figure
page.
out how.
You taught me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
can do whatever you want.
He has really good marketing.
Well, if
ideas,
you care.
because he's helped me a lot with my
It wasn't
page.
his idea.
Oh, it wasn't.
Well, he's just a man. We make moves.
Yeah.
We make money moves.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I just watch other people and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let me do this. I usually make fun of them for doing it first,
Yeah.
but then I'm like, oh wait, that's why that works. Okay, let me start doing this.
Hashtag Canary Currency.
Yeah.
That's where I got the idea to do it.
I don't care if I'm
Jimmy
critical.
Shaw does it too. He tags like everybody and everything, and then
It
and
makes
then
sense
Canary
in
Currency
certain
does
things.
it as well.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
if you
it's not
overdo
in-
it, once a week is fine. But if you do it like every post, it gets
Yeah.
a little tedious. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
If you post it like that's one of the cool things about marketing is that you can over market as well.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you
Yeah, you can make people
you
sick
can make
of
people
it.
hate it because you overdo it.
Yeah.
So I always I tread almost too lightly, and that's why I'm happy that Jordan is a little heavier.
It works.
He's heavier with all of that, whereas and Brian's the same way,
Yeah.
and she's on the page and doesn't even participate in half the shit. we do.
Yeah, no, I had to twist her arm and be like, hey, just tag 20 people. She'd be like, okay, I did.
I do so much shit.
That's why you're the personal.
I want to go back and
assistant.
see the last post that you made on the page. I'm just kidding.
I made a meme about Dan's Donuts, and you're like, "This is stupid."
No, you should have posted it. I didn't say it was stupid. I just said you said something like, "Have you heard about this?" Like, I've already heard about
Well,
it.
I made a meme, and you were like, "Ooh."
No, I didn't. I thought it was cool.
I didn't even see
It was the
That
Life
lady
Alert
falling
lady.
down, and it was like
It was the
oh.
Life Alert lady.
It was
Why
funny.
didn't you put it?
Just post it.
Oh yeah, because Dan's Donuts
It
is
says when
closed
you
for
put
a
out-
while, right?
You would just post it. You
I
didn't even
would-
post it. In the
I
group.
need
You would just
permission
post it.
because
Because
I'm
she
also
asked
a
your
sub.
permission.
No,
Yes.
you don't. You have permission to post. If it sucks, I'll just delete it. It's not like we don't
3
have the
subs at
ability.
the end.
Yeah.
But even then, like, have you seen, I hope if you go back and look, like, there's so many posts that I post that are just garbage posts. That,
No,
like,
Jordan
they're funny
is
to me
very
and maybe
dumb,
to you,
and
maybe
it,
a couple
like-
of us.
Is he?
And they just,
Yeah.
Huh?
We're talking about how we're subs because she said she needs permission to post something.
Yeah.
Oh,
But she's
no,
a
I'm-
sub, and
I'm-
I
I'm
said
like-
we're subs and a
Jordan
dom?
just
Are you a dom?
he just intimidates me
I'm
too
an
much,
ad-
so I
I'm-
have to.
I'm a guy I'm a take charge person, so technically I'd be a dom, but I guess. It just
But with
depends on
anybody
the
else,
situation.
I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So it's so weird.
Yeah, she always shows to control. But it's also part of the group is like just post.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's
I
not,
have your
if you
eyeballs.
believe in it,
Your
post it.
eyeballs. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Well,
I need
that-
permission.
I mean, you know,
I need-
vibes and prayers out to
No,
Dan's
see-
Donuts people because obviously
Yeah.
somebody in their family's going through it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, hope everybody's okay.
I just don't.
Need
I don't
some
appreciate it
donuts
because what if I need donuts? You know,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I went to Jack's. Well, I guess I went to Jack's. I'm just kidding.
We'll just
I
go to
don't know.
Panera and get
I
the
can't
crunchy.
They have a couple. They have
I'll
some
just go
special.
to,
Can't
I'll,
eat
I'll go
anything
to
at Jack's.
Speedway and get
Really?
the Krispy
Cinnamon?
Yeah, I like
Kremes.
those.
Yeah.
I don't like Krispy
Don't they
Kreme.
put cinnamon in the?
I
Yeah,
like
Dan's
Dan's?
does not.
No, they
put
put a
in-
shit ton of sugar in it.
They put sugar in their dough, but not cinnamon. But I can't go to Jack's because they actually put cinnamon in their dough, so I can't eat any of their donuts. So if I want donuts, I just don't get any.
Yeah. Well, you can always go to
Baby, come
Krispy
back.
Kreme.
I need Dan's.
I mean,
And
they
it's
have
funny because
variety.
like I didn't think about donuts for months, and then I see that there, and I'm like, man, I really could have used some donuts.
Yeah.
Now I can't have any.
I never
want
get them
it
because
now.
you have to wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's funny
to
how
get
that
them.
works when you don't want it until you can't have it.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I really
Everything.
Everything.
Mm.
Yeah.
really want that.
It's like what was the like Waffle House? I never realized how important Waffle House was until it was gone.
Yeah.
Until we
used
were
to
drunk
love
at 3 o'clock in
Yeah,
the
the
morning and had
awful
nowhere to
waffle.
go.
Yeah. Are you guys think we're gonna get locked down again?
Yeah, it's
I
happening.
think it's happening.
I'm super excited because this time I got a quarantine buddy.
We'll get to get locked
Oh, he's
down
talking about
together.
me. He's coming over here. We're
Okay.
just gonna do podcasts every day.
Fine.
Live stream. Just kidding.
But we're all vaccinated, so we can hang out together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have parties. Yeah.
Yeah. My little son's
You got to-
vaccinated as well.
I have been, but I don't talk about it because I don't
Okay.
give a fuck.
He's in the closet
Oh,
about his
you in the closet
vaccination.
about
No, I just don't think it's a badge of honor. I think when I got my tetanus, I wasn't like, look everybody, I got my tetanus shot.
See,
Now I
just
can
wanted to know
step
if I
on
was gonna
fucking
get-
nails.
I didn't
I
do
was
that
just so
either.
I
paranoid
did.
because I'm so sick all the
I
time.
did.
Same. Well, I got vaccinated because
I almost made fun of you on it, and I was like, you know what, that's him. You know, he's gonna do it.
I got vaccinated because Jordan made a post that he got vaccinated, and we were planning on all going out to dinner together. So I was like, I gotta get vaccinated because he's vaccinated. That'll be something we
But
can
how do you
talk
feel
about.
about the fact that all the information comes out now is actually kind of fucking the vaccine?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
That we're
Yeah.
fucking
No, I'm not
everybody
looking at
else. We're
anything.
making everybody
We're
else
actually
sick.
making stronger strains by being vaccinated partially because this isn't a full
shame on
vaccine. There was never a full
No.
vaccine. So we're actually creating stronger. Like the Delta variant might have come out of.
So we're watching the
people
world
getting
burn.
vaccinated.
Yeah.
And
No,
we're
and we're
part of
killing
it.
people.
And we're
actually killing people.
We're
Anarchy.
killing the unvaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't
Anarchy.
fair because some people can't get vaccinated, some people don't have access to it.
I couldn't get vaccinated
Some people-
until recently because I had surgeries.
So I'm saying some people can't get vaccinated, and some people. I mean, it's a fucking choice. Everything's a choice.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's you. Have,
Yeah.
you
I
have
did
choice
it so
in
I could go on a date.
Yeah, that's true.
I did it so I
Petty.
could go to work and not have to wear a mask.
To me, it was. To me, it was
And
all
now I
about.
have to
Now
do
you
it.
have to
There you
anyway.
go.
Yeah.
That was the only reason why I went and got the. I've had the first shot. The only reason I went and got it was because I was like, I don't want to wear a mask at work. And now they put the mask mandate back, and I'm supposed to go get the second shot on like the 17th. And now I don't even know if I want to do it because I'm 80% protected anyway. So like, what's the
Right.
point?
Right.
I thought I was either going to get superpowers or die.
Yeah.
So the fact that I influenced anybody into getting a shot.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the first things we talked about was superpowers.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, like, it worked.
Yeah.
You didn't die.
I didn't die.
I got to go
we
on
might
a
be
date.
killing other people, which
Yeah.
was kind of
Winning.
scary. That's my thing. Is like my whole point was like,
With-
if I do this, it's for other people. It's not for me because I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I might be killing other people. It actually kind of bothers me. It
Yeah.
actually bothers
Somebody
me.
told me
How
that
do we fix
like
that?
it's
We get
messing
more
with
shots?
fertility and
We'll have to
shit.
get more shots.
Yeah, they want us to have a booster
Yeah.
every 3 months.
I'm not getting more
every
shots.
6 months. Are
What?
you kidding me? That's what they're saying. You might have to get a fucking booster every 6 months until the shit's over, and it might never be over because we did this partial ass vaccine. Like, there's literal doctors' papers coming out where they've done studies, and they're like, we actually might be making more virulent strands of COVID that are going to kill more people because we half-ass vaccinate
But
people
when-
before it's an
I don't-
FDA-approved vaccine even.
That's
Yeah.
So
terrible.
it's like I'm cool.
I
Like,
don't know how much of that shit.
no, it's
I
true.
honest-
It's true.
But
it's
how-
it's doctors'
How are
truth.
they
It's
testing
actual
for
studies.
variants when
It's on the
everybody's
internet.
just getting the
It's
same
on the-
COVID
No,
tests?
it's literal stuff. If you look at
But
the
yeah,
study,
but you also
medical
have
journals-
doctors
Yeah, no.
saying the other way that it's not.
No, they're saying you should protect yourself. They're
Yeah.
not saying, oh, but also you have to remember throughout this entire COVID thing,
Yeah.
the entire time, the information has like kind of
Yeah.
progressed.
Yeah.
It's changed.
Right.
It's changed. I mean,
Yeah.
remember at first Fauci's like, the masks don't work. Then they're like, the masks do work. And then it came out in the emails that the mask never worked.
Yeah.
And so I've been walking around telling people like, you need to wear a mask. And I've been giving bad information because Fauci and the
I'm
FDA and all these fucking people are giving bad, CDC are giving bad information. And I'm like, at some point, like, we're making educated guesses. The educated are making, it's not even educated guesses. The educated are making guesses and the guesses aren't working out.
Right.
So I'm like, at some point, I'm like, we either just have to say, listen, either get vaccinated, don't. Either way, if you die, we don't give a fuck because nobody gave a fuck if you die from anything else. Nobody cares if you die from cancer, your close people happen. The government doesn't care if you die from cancer.
No.
If anything, like, they're just mad that they lost the money that they made off of you and your social security number. So
Yeah.
it's like, to me, it's like, all of it comes down to like choice. If you want to get vaccinated, I'm all for it, obviously. If you don't,
Yeah.
don't. But at the same time, like, if we get shut down, it has nothing to do with vaccinated or unvaccinated. It has everything to do with the government.
Yeah.
So we need to all understand, like, I feel like we all need to come together and realize that the problem here is the government trying to control our lives. And
Yeah.
they need to just say, here's the information that we have. This is the best information that we have. Like, they're not telling people to exercise. They're not telling people
No.
to take vitamin
To
D
eat
supplements.
right or
eat
to
right.
any of that shit.
They're just telling
It's
people,
weird.
they're saying, go get the vaccine, and the vaccine actually could be killing people. And I'm like, I'm like, I know for a fact that everybody's joked about it, but the freshman 15, everybody's talking about the COVID 15. Everybody got the COVID 15 from being stuck indoors instead
lost
of
weight.
you lost
I
weight.
did too.
But
Yeah.
what did you guys do to lose weight during the first quarantine?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
I was terrified. And the only person I really had to
Anxiety.
talk
You guys
to...
lost weight from sheer anxiety
Yeah,
and shaking
just-
all day. She's like, ah.
The only person I talked to all day was Courtney.
Yeah.
I
And
was
I
in
was-
dark depression.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I gained all the weight that she
I just
lost.
stayed in my house.
No.
And
Yeah, but I think that's actually COVID did give a lot of people
During
depression. But
COVID-
some people eat when they're depressed, so it's kind of
See,
both ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
During COVID, it was the best because nobody was doing anything. So I was going like hiking
I was doing
and
shit. We were doing shit.
well, later
Yeah,
on,
that's true. You
like
were
we were-
so active.
I
during
was
COVID.
like hiking every freaking weekend.
I was
You were
terrified
gone.
to
And I
leave
was-
my porch.
And but nobody was there. It was the best. We went to Kings Island and nobody was there. There was no lines. It was the best.
When we first quarantined, I was so shitty because I was buying a house at that
Oh,
time.
I remember. I felt so bad.
And then we got laid off. I couldn't get a house. I couldn't get my house. So I was
That's
just
what I'm
like-
going through right now.
Yeah. So the first little bit of it, I was like, "Fuck it. I'm just gonna stay in my house. Fuck this shit."
Yeah.
And then I think it was towards like May. I started like leaving and just started doing everything.
Well, I
So,
remember
like-
that's when we had you as part of the page during the
Well, that was.
Was it May? It was during the protest for the George Floyd
Yeah,
protest. So it was,
yeah.
We went downtown. I had you part of the page, and then you started going down. Like you went down like almost every single day, which was cool. And you were really active on the page, and then you just started being a part of the page, and then we actually added you a little bit after, I think, right? Or we,
You added me at the same time you did him.
yeah, right around. It was right around.
Because you needed a girl.
Yeah, well, I think I added you in June. He was May, you were June, something like
Okay.
that.
Something like that,
Yeah, I was like, listen, we're gonna diversify
I was the
this
token
motherfucker.
girl.
You're the token girl. Brian's the token Hispanic, even though you look more Hispanic than Brian. And I'm the cis white male in charge of it all with the patriarchy. And
I helped you name the page.
yeah, that is true. I did. I was trying to figure out a name because I was like, I want it to not be because we originally had Kokomo Pride 2.0, and I hated that name from the start.
Yeah.
I inherited that page from
Dustin
Halupa.
Yeah.
He was getting ready. He had
He
put
says
30
he's your
days to
daddy.
delete. He's not my dad. You're not my dad.
He's the-
You're not my dad.
He's the page daddy.
No, but that page is gone, so he's done nothing with this page. And no offense to Dustin, because what had happened was he was going to delete the page. He had a guy named Ethan Neubauer who's going to be in the show. He's playing the goofy, like the guy Greg. He's going to be actually in the show. He's really funny. But he took over the page from Dustin when Dustin was done doing it, and he was funny. He made some funny posts. Then he got over it, and then a third person who Dustin will not release their name because he doesn't want to embarrass them.
Yeah.
Because they were so bad. I have my suspicions on who it could be. I'm not going to call anybody out, but they added them on the page, the person on the page, and then they ran it for a while and pissed people off because they didn't have any tact. So like he was just making fun of people in wheelchairs and shit. Like there was no tact, but he was making fun of a pedophile in a wheelchair. But people still, it was that Michael Geary guy. I don't even want to. I'm taking that out. Taking that out. That was beep. I'm gonna beep that out. Anyway, that
That was
the dude got caught on multiple occasions messaging underage girls
Yes.
asking to meet up and stuff.
yes.
And he
Oh.
and
He
and
started
everybody
messaging
just
me.
exactly. And you were underage. I'm just kidding.
I was not underage, but it was still.
He was casting a wide net.
It was just
and
really
hopefully he was
inappropriate
going to
stuff
get
he was
somebody
saying.
inappropriate stuff. And that's the thing. And then he passed away, and then people got mad at the page. And so Dustin was going to delete the page. He posted. It was like early in the morning. I was on Secret, and he posted like, "I'm gonna delete the page. I don't know if anybody wants to take it. Send me a couple jokes." So I messaged him. I was like, "I'll take the page," and I wrote some stupid heroin joke making fun of the comic shop downtown, like because it was all like making fun of the Kokomo Scanner, the original one. So I was like, heroin overdose at the comic shop. Police responded. Turned out to be a female heroine, something like that. It was like kind of that was a stupid joke. It wasn't even good. And he was like, I guess. He literally was like, yeah, you can just have that. It was like 2,500, 3,500 likes on the page. I was like, it's a good start. And then I started immediately that day, and it happened to be Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And I made the new what's the movie about fucking hard, the BDSM movie that everybody was into?
Oh,
50
Shades.
One of those was coming out, so I made a joke about like the water main break at the AMC theater. Police responded. Turned out it was just all the pussies wetting the floor.
Yeah.
It was like a stupid joke, but it blew up a little bit. And then I made a joke about somebody at B-Dubs complained about the smell of bidding fish instead of chicken. And it turned out it was just the smell wafting from the AMC over to the... So I made a couple of stupid jokes, like, from all the women just flicking the bead. It was a bunch of stupid shit like that. And it kind of blew up, and it started... And I started doing more memes, and people really responded, and then the page got to, like, over 1,200, 1,300 likes on Facebook, and then Facebook took it away. So, like, when he started the page, there was maybe 3,500 likes on it when I took over it, and by the end of it, I had put almost 10K on it. And this whole new page... it's all us, baby. It's all been
Yeah.
us. We started it. We did a couple of jokes that, maybe got like 1,200 people that liked the page, and then the protests and everything since, we've just grown it. It's been, 2 years now.
Yeah.
We're almost back up to 10K.
Yep.
And we didn't do it by lying to people.
Nope.
We didn't do it by
Our
getting the
daddies
mayor
didn't
to
give
suck
us
our
money.
dick. Yeah, our
Nope.
daddy didn't give us money because we
Oh.
don't have dads. Well,
I do.
Courtney does.
My dad gave me money.
her dad gave her money, but he never
Must
gave
be
us any money.
nice.
Must be nice.
Mm.
Damn 2-parent household woman.
I didn't have a 2-parent
that's
household.
true.
I had a 3-parent household.
Yeah.
Shit.
One of them
Damn.
didn't.
Poly?
Yeah,
They were
no.
poly?
No.
Yo, give me.
I
a
mean, at
parent.
one point.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hoarding the parents
Yeah,
over
give me
here.
a
I
parent.
don't.
Come on, I didn't even have
You
one.
can have my ex-stepdad. I don't want him.
But I don't know, but he did make your... Can I... no homo, or maybe all homo, but your brother was looking handsome. I was like... When he was younger, he was a little chubby.
You see him with his
shit.
man bun?
Yeah, I saw the picture of you
Yeah.
guys together. I was like, he's looking pretty handsome.
Because he looks like me.
He
still
does.
rapping?
He
He's
does
still
look
rapping?
like you.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
He's really good.
Tag your rap name in the page. I want to check it out, man. It's been a while. I listened to his stuff a long time ago, and I was like, need some work. But hopefully he's getting better. He's getting better, right? You said?
What is it? What is his thing? I don't remember.
White Chocolate Daddy, something like that.
It's
Be rad.
Be Rad.
something.
It's
I gotta find it.
Eminem.
Eminem.
If I was a rapper, I was gonna be Eminem.
If you're a rapper,
Yes.
you should be feminine.
Oh, that would be good too.
I'm feminine. But it's like,
That would be good.
yeah. But you just say, like, transphobic stuff all the time.
Absolutely
That's
not.
what he does, And he just gets a
Absolutely.
pass. She's looking up his rap name. You know what? Just tag it in the
Eminem's
post.
the greatest, right?
Yeah.
He's the greatest rapper ever.
Yeah,
he
he's so
invented
good.
rap music.
He invented
because
it.
We needed a white dude to
It was
invent rap
him.
music.
And it was DJ Jazzy Jeff. No, I'm just kidding. It was Eminem and it was Rob Van Winkle together. They created. They got together.
Those
They said,
two created.
how do we help black people? How
Yeah.
do we help the downtrodden? How do we help Hispanics?
Yeah.
And they said we're gonna elevate them out from the underground, and we're gonna bring it. I'm just kidding. No, fuck Eminem. I don't even like Eminem anymore. I haven't liked Eminem since the Marshall Mathers album.
I don't hate him,
I'd still lick
but-
his butt.
You would?
What?
Wow.
My mom would also lick his butt.
I don't know. It's weird. I have a weird thing.
My mom likes two mainstream artists, Eminem and Pink, and neither one of them are mainstream artists anymore. She loves Pink.
I mean,
I also like
You love
pink.
Pink.
no, just
You
like we
love-
were
you love
talking
Pink.
about Kanye West like last week. I don't have enough of an opinion to have an opinion, so I just stay out of that.
I love Kanye West. I do not.
Your mom is in love with Eminem, Pink, and Donald Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just picture that room.
Yeah, that room. Yeah, it would be. But did you hear that Pink actually paid the fine from the
For the shorts.
yeah
rather than
for the
the-
Norwegian female
Oh, for the
team that
volleyball
went-
player?
yeah, she paid for their. She said she was going to pay
Handball.
for the fines. Handball.
Well, okay.
It's a little different than
That's what's
volleyball.
up.
Who gives a shit? Some European bullshit.
It's a made-up game. It's okay. Look.
What are we gonna do?
Slide.
This is what I do all the time. You never really something. We're gonna keep her on the podcast. I'm just kidding. You're still
I'm still looking at my brother. It's,
No,
it's
that's what
slide.
we need somebody on the podcast who just laughs at the stupid things that I do, because that's the energy I need. That's the energy I need on this podcast. Because Jordan's always like, okay, oh, now the next thing.
Yeah.
I just think that's what I noticed by most podcasts. There's always one. Like, if you've noticed, like Bob and Tom, all the radio shows, there's always be a person going, laughing
It breaks
all the
up the
time.
monotony because
I'm
the
a
other person's
cackler.
trying to figure
You're
out what's
a
going
cackler.
on.
We're gonna
We'll
record
just
her
keep you in the background.
on a little
Yeah.
thing that's just
No.
Got you.
yeah in the background.
No, my laugh's loud,
Good.
like crows.
It's actually what we need.
Yeah,
it's
it's
actually
a
what we need.
Oh, it's a good thing.
I posted a wildly inappropriate post from on Facebook of that Come Town group. That I
Did
should
you get
not
a
be posting.
ban?
Not yet, but
Stupid
I don't think anybody
Facebook.
watched it. Nobody was like, I don't want to watch that. But it was so funny. They were talking about the Odd Job from Austin Powers, the Asian dude. He turned out to be a serial rapist.
Oh, wow.
And I've never heard of it. Odd Job from Austin Powers. You ever seen Austin
Yeah.
Powers? The guy that threw the shoe, the Asian guy.
Oh, yeah.
He got brought in for something else, and they connected his DNA and his look from when he was younger to being a serial rapist with him and his buddy. On Christmas Eve, picked up a 19-year-old girl, threw her in the back of a van, and raped her. And I was like, this is fucking wild. I didn't even hear about this. You don't even know
serial
about it.
rapist because he's done more.
Yeah, they connected him to multiple rapes,
Oh,
but that was the
wow.
big one that was the
my
one that connected him to
gosh.
the rest of them. I was like, man, it's so crazy you don't hear about this shit. I'm like you hear about Weinstein propositioning people. You
Yeah.
don't hear about a guy that straight up brutally assaulted a woman. I'm like, this shit's wild. But it was them talking about that and about how if he might have thrown a shoe at her, like to, you know, they were like, he was just like, oh! And they were like, of course, they had to go to the worst place possible for the shit. But I'm like, listening to this, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't share this. But I was a little bit ripped, so I was like, I'm sharing this on Facebook.
I feel it.
But it's like 15 minutes of them riffing on it. That's what I'm hoping at some point we get to the point where we can just like we get used to talking so much that we just riff on like stupid shit all day. Because that's really the most fun thing.
That is fun.
Anything happening at Faith this week at all? Nothing? Just cutting more hair?
Yeah.
Getting more tattoos?
Yeah. I just scheduled my next tattoo with Devin.
Yeah?
Yeah. That'll be the day before my birthday.
Yeah.
Getting Dementors.
Dementors?
Mm-hmm.
You're just doing the whole Harry Potter thing.
Well, this is my whole Harry Potter arm, but it's only tattoos that deal with death in Harry Potter.
Oh, okay, so something positive.
Yeah.
No.
Just kidding.
It's personal to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dementors are personal to you?
Yeah.
Sucking the life out of people?
Well, they represent depression, so it's like me overcoming all of
It all
these
represents
terrible things.
transphobia, so apparently
Well,
you're okay with it. I'm just kidding. I just gotta give you shit about it.
I definitely am not against
I know.
anything to do with LGBTQ.
Yeah, you passed the test, gosh dang it.
I
Gosh
did.
dang it.
I did.
I passed the test, golly.
Yeah.
Golly gee willikers.
And I didn't
I
even
sent the
lie.
link to it.
Actually, when I was doing it, I had to have help from Jordan because there was like 2 words on there that I did not understand. So he had to like
Do you remember the words?
Google. No. It had something to do with your workplace, like being accepting or not accepting, and I thought it was a different word, and I was like, "Did they
It
misspell
sounded
this?"
weird.
So
but-
he Googled it for me, and then I was able to understand.
I want to take this test so bad.
Can we do it for our page? Can our page become...
Listen.
The
If
LGBTQ, like,
Austin and the
approved?
LGBTQ Kokomo Pride page shares this, we will do the entire test. Because I want them to reach out to us. Because the truth of the matter is, we've done a lot for them with our page and our platform. We've shared a lot of their events. We're very, very active in the LGBT and the Kokomo Pride, and they've not been very active with us. Maybe you guys individually, but not with the page.
Well,
So
I
I
mean-
want some mutual back scratching.
We had them on the
I feel
other
that, I
podcast
feel
that
that.
I'm on.
Well,
And,
Yeah,
but then
but-
I saw him in public and he didn't act like he knew who I was, so... okay.
well, you know, he's part of
But he
being
probably
part
didn't
of
know
being
who it
a
was.
gay man is hating women. So I'm just kidding. a lot
That's
of the
understandable.
biggest chauvinists I know are gay men, and I love it. I love hanging out with them because they're like they're like unabashedly hate women. They're like, I can't stand them.
Aren't you going to
I love
the?
I'm going to the ballroom
The
drag show.
the
the
Hobson.
fancy drag show.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, yeah.
It's you
Are
know
you not
what
going?
makes me mad about
No,
that
I'm not
is
going to be able to go.
is drag was literally an expression for LGBT trans, like all the to be able to live out loud and do these shows and make money and to be themselves. And now Kokomo, like the Kokomo elite, have like appropriated it into like oh, come to our fancy dress party. Like you guys don't.
I don't
feel
know.
any
I
way.
like it.
You don't feel any
point.
sort of way.
I
Not really. Not really.
It's kind of the point of
When it
of
becomes
evolution.
mainstream, it's no longer.
Like, no, it's
But
not
here's
cool
the
no
thing.
more. But like,
No, I like it because like the Coterie does a lot of like the raunchiest drag shows. So like you go
Yeah.
and it's really, I mean, that was our first date, and like that's
yeah,
we had a great time. But
Yeah.
I like this that they get to like dress
And these ones
beautiful.
are...
like in ball gowns. Like they're
Yeah.
gonna get to dress. They don't have to take their clothes off. They're not gonna be over sexualized. They're
Yeah.
just sitting there and they get to look beautiful. Like that. I think that is a great feeling. Like to not just have to be.
Because drag shows are very sexualized. And these
Well,
are...
I know, but
the
I'm
ones
just
that they
excited
have-
for it for Kokomo.
yeah.
Okay, so
I got-
with you saying that
Yeah.
specifically, how would you feel? This was fun. How do you feel about like a drag like at like a library, like the reading to kids? Do you think that's a little?
They
weird?
I would
they
love
let
that.
kids.
You don't think it's over? If you
No.
just said drag is overly sexualized, and you're
A
saying
lot of
reading
them
kids.
are, like the ones in the bars and stuff, and a lot of their
They are.
performances are very sexualized,
Yeah.
like stripping and taking off your clothes.
Yeah.
But this way, they're going to have the opportunity to not have to do that, and they can just
Yeah.
sing. Because
So-
a lot of them do
Yeah,
just want to get
I
up there
want
and
I
sing.
want an update on this, by the way.
Okay,
If they did overly sexualize
I'll record it.
I got what you were
I
saying.
don't do that.
Uh,
Do you get what I'm saying? It
I
used
got
to
what you were
be-
saying. Yeah,
it
but
was
that's
decadent.
what I was gonna say. Is that I like the idea of this because it was the exact opposite of the raunchiest drag show ever. Because that's
But
what they
do not-
published.
And the
that's
one-
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They are appropriating drag culture,
No.
toning it down for the Kokomo elites,
I-
and saying we're going to wear ball gowns, and you guys are like, "Oh, this is so great."
No,
I don't know. I think it's
I
cool
think
because
it's
you
kind
get
of
to
exactly.
dress up. You get to go and dress up too
I get
and
to
be
dress up
pretty
too.
and
Yeah,
still
absolutely.
enjoy the
But
culture.
you always could.
I think it's a little bit about taking
Oh.
it back. and being able to, hey,
I could wear
you
a
don't
ball
always
gown
have
to a
be-
bar and a...
No, but you could wear it to the Hobson. That's what it is, right? It's like a fucking upscale.
It's like a venue,
Yeah, it's a venue. They do a lot of upscale stuff.
like weddings. And,
Sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just saying something. To me, it feels, and this is just me being me and me being facetious, and you guys don't have to agree, like I said, but it feels like they are taking an art form that is about sexualization and about being allowing people of all different backgrounds to be overly sexualized in public because they couldn't be sexualized in public because it was the other. And they're taking it and they're going to water it down and put like some sparkles on it and a ball gown and say, we're going to do drag, but we're going to do elegant drag. No, drag is supposed to be dirty. It's supposed to be sexualized. It's supposed to be decadent. It's supposed to be that way. And you guys don't feel like the Kokomo elites, these people that didn't just appropriate drag culture, bring it into their sphere of ball gowns and pretty cocktails, and say, "Hey, we're doing drag too." You guys don't feel like it a little bit like that?
But these are the same. These are the same people that are doing the raunchy ones.
I get it, but like I said, it's still exactly what I'm saying. It still is.
I mean, either way, it's up to them.
I mean, I think there's
true.
an aspect of
So-
maybe like there's business people in Kokomo that are taking advantage of that, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is let's just jump on this and let's do this. Maybe they don't feel that way.
Yeah.
But I think you have that regardless. But I think there is a sense of them just kind of taking a little bit of that back. It doesn't. Not everything has to be overly raunchy or like sexy or anything. It's okay to be upscale and pretty, and like you can do that in all
Like
forms
sometimes
of art.
strippers want to wear ball gowns too. Like,
You know, rap music isn't all about gangster rap or hood shit.
Oh,
Like,
no,
there's
no,
been
no.
evolution to that because there's been evolution to everything.
Yeah, but there's also bastardization of hip hop.
There is.
Like a lot of white rappers that, and we talked about this
There's
before.
bad,
White rappers, not rappers that are white. Yeah. Or white guys that rap. I'm talking about white rappers.
Yeah.
It's a different genre to me. It's like appropriation to to me. It feels a lot like self choosing to allow the elites of Kokomo to appropriate your culture for the night in order to, and anybody else, if this was, let's take ourselves away from this for 2 seconds and say, let's say instead of Kokomo Pride, it's another organization very similar to Kokomo Pride, but let's say they want to dress up in as how they want to dress up in ball gowns and do all this. So they're doing a drag show, but they exclude them and they do their own version of it. Would that be considered appropriated? Is it only allowed because these guys also do their raunchy stuff? Is that how you guys view it, or do you guys think it would always be okay? Would it be appropriated at any point? I mean, because to me, it feels a lot like they're imposing their own system of this is what we want everybody to look like. Come to the Hobson, and it's like we want to make money off of you, and they're like, okay, we'll tone our shit down to make money, and then it becomes commercialized. It's commercialized fucking.
well, a lot of their stuff is also like kid friendly, so they like
Yeah.
so they want other people to be able to come and like
Like when they go to
like and the
something.
younger. They have the youth pride,
Yeah.
so they want to include those people in it too. So
Yeah.
maybe they're just doing it to try to incorporate the rest of
underage people. Okay, I guess if that's one way to do it. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to think about how
I
to
don't
make
know.
any of this make sense.
I like the idea that like just to be able to dress up because like
When do we ever get to dress up like that besides like prom?
yeah, and like how many of them didn't get to go to prom because they couldn't be their true self.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
understand that too.
That was never a problem. When I mean, we had everybody was able to show up how they wanted.
But not
No,
to
there was
them.
never a problem for you, maybe as being there, but I'm sure there's people that had a problem that didn't feel like they could.
when we were
you know
younger,
what I
there
mean?
would be girls
So-
couldn't wear suits,
Nope.
men couldn't wear dresses. You couldn't do that at schools.
I tried
a
to
girl
wear a
would
suit.
show up in a suit and they would make them leave.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you might be right.
So
yeah,
there was
I tried to wear a suit for senior prom and got told that I could not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Even
wore
then,
a wedding
I
dress.
still stand by my.
And
We're
I
going to
looked
acquiesce to what the Kokomo elites want in order to make money, and that's where
I
to
mean,
me
but
I
they're-
understand.
I think the Kokomo.
I
How
think
much
that-
money does Kokomo Pride get from it? How much of
But
it goes
the-
to the performers?
But the
and how
performers
much of it-
are part of Pride, and
Absolutely.
they're helping
Yeah.
plan the
Yeah,
event.
but-
They
That's
made
like
a
saying
post
pay for
saying
play.
where all the funding would go to.
Yeah.
They did make a post. I can't tell you like off the top of my head where it goes, but they did make a post saying where everything.
Do they
went
have
to.
elected officials, or is a guy in charge just? in
No, they
charge?
They have elected
officials.
officials.
So they
One of
Yeah.
my clients just
Is it
got
open?
elected as like.
Is
the
it open?
assistant.
Anybody could come in, or do they close it based on? Is it a membership only type of thing?
No, I think it's open to everybody because they're doing the adult get-togethers now.
Yeah.
Where like you can come and it's everybody, anybody. You don't like you don't have to be a part of LGBTQ. You can just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's and then they have a youth group too.
They don't have dues.
No.
No, I don't think so.
It's
I'm
all
just trying to figure out how the
volunteers.
system
No.
works because that's it.
No, it's
'cause-
all that shit's volunteer based.
Yeah, yeah.
And like
Well, they're elevating. They just have
They-
got
yeah.
a free
They
space.
just-
No, I
restarted
like their
again.
growth.
Okay.
Because they had
like
somebody
their
else in
growth
charge
overall
and then
because they've started
Austin
this
took
thing.
over.
They've had like an idea, almost like we've had in a certain
Austin's
sense.
made it really big.
Yeah.
But they have made it really big, and they've made it into a good thing. I hope it doesn't get. I hope that it doesn't, like you said, get watered down by the elitists of Kokomo, because I think there's people that would take the idea of pride and turn it into a bad
Like
thing.
take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And take
Oh yeah,
advantage
yeah.
of it.
That's
I don't want.
I'm always leery of that shit. So
Yeah.
that's why I ask the questions that I do because
Yeah.
in my head what I see is it's just like if it's one of the reasons why I was afraid to
I didn't even
monetize
think about it
what
that way
we
until you
do.
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so
I just thought
well, I mean,
dressing up is fun.
Well, that's what Jordan does. Is he elevates
Yeah.
our minds to think of things in different scenarios,
Yeah.
so that way we are.
Well, I'm
aware.
also outside of the group a lot of the time, so I don't immerse myself. I'm not in Pride. You guys I would say you guys are kind of a little immersed in Pride, right? Like you took the test, you helped her take the test,
Yeah,
you have family ties to it, you're a member of it. To me, I'm outside of a group like that. I'm not in the group, so to me, I want to turn the mirror to it and say, okay, well, what are you doing here? Because I remember originally the drag shows were happening at the record shop originally.
Yeah.
And to me, that felt underground because it's
Yeah.
a record shop.
Yeah.
It's a small area. People pack the
It
shit
was
out of it.
underground. That's where they.
That's
can get
what I'm
to,
saying.
You know,
Yeah.
and then,
But that's where it should. My problem is,
But
as
maybe
people
it's because-
people will appropriate it. It's gonna happen.
Maybe
You're
it's
gonna
because
watch
it's
it.
getting
gonna-
more.
it's gonna
getting
happen,
more
but-
open and people are more
More
accepting of
normalized.
it.
yeah.
So they're able to do it in these big venues and have these big events.
But,
Which
and
is
not
good.
just in
But-
bars.
it's
Which
a
is
big
good.
venue, but they're watering them down, and you guys have to admit that at least a little bit.
We went to the one at the upstairs of
The coterie.
Yeah.
It wasn't the
upstairs-
coterie. I went to the one that was across the street from Fade.
That's Sun King.
I went to that one.
Okay.
And it was all ages and kids were allowed, but they still did like their little striptease stuff. Like it was kind of sexualized, but
So the kids shouldn't have been there.
no, I don't.
You don't.
I
Think
mean,
so. Would you let your kids be there?
I wouldn't have let my kids.
Okay,
be
that's
there.
my question.
But
To me,
But
drag
it
is
was
not
still-
drag
but
is
it
not
was-
for kids.
but
In
it's
my opinion,
not.
drag shouldn't be for kids.
No,
With the original idea of drag is not for kids.
like I
No.
wouldn't take my kids to Pride. Like, not
Normalizing
until they got older.
To me, I'm cool with like. See, this is my thing. If they were to do a let's say I don't want to step on toes, but a trans library hour, I'd be more open to bringing my kids to that than
Yeah.
drag.
Yeah.
too.
Because
So
drag like my kid goes home, Googles drag, sees stuff that's inappropriate. That's my problem. Is the association between strip teases, inappropriate stuff like. And that,
Bro,
and
if
the
you
type
go
of
home-
burlesque. Like, it's like, I don't want my kid going home and checking out burlesque either. I wouldn't take my kid to a burlesque show, even though it's like, that's like a straight drag, right? Or straight drag show, like burlesque.
Yeah.
It's like women who overly dress up and then strip, but they don't really necessarily they maybe bare chest, but that's it. Like, right?
And they usually have
Your
pasties
kid
on.
could
Yeah.
go home and Google eggplant and get a whole bunch of shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but
like,
I'm saying if you're going into a public space where you're like, I want you to go home, I want them to be able to look up something that's not specifically sexualized, and drag is sexualized. It is.
Yeah,
It is.
it
what
is.
Yeah.
It
So I
is.
mean, but I'm saying if you're like, that's like saying, oh, I want my kid to go home. I mean, my kid can go home and look up gangbang too. It doesn't mean that I'm going to take him to a place where there's a gangbang happening,
Right,
or like
okay.
I'm not going to take my kid to a place where like my kid can look up
I need to
can look
check
up
my kids'
white
search
supremacy.
history.
But I'm not going to take my kids to a white supremacy route.
I did it.
You know what
Don't
I mean?
do it.
No Proud Boys.
No Proud Boys.
No
for
Proud
me.
Boys?
Proud Boys.
Damn.
But the Proud Boys aren't white supremacists.
No, okay.
They're
cool.
Western
What-
supremacists.
Whatever, it's all the same shit.
Well, the guy who led the thing was Hispanic, Hispanic. So it's like, at what point is it white? It can't be white. It can contribute to white privilege or white power, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a white power group. It's a Western power group, which is
I'm
white
not
centric.
educated
It's
enough
Eurocentric.
to
It's Eurocentric.
comment on this.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not educated enough to have an
It's
opinion.
It just sounds like white people try to take back some shit they didn't have in the first place.
Like
I
what?
don't know, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm being for real about it. Like, if you look it up, in order to be a white power group, you can't have Mexicans in your group. That's not. I mean, you wouldn't have a Mexican
Have you
American
met a Mexican?
or like a black guy. If you have a black guy in the group, are you a
Yeah.
white power group?
Mexicans are very. Mexicans can be also
racist.
racist.
Well, anybody can be racist, but I'm
Yeah.
saying white power specifically. White supremacist
I don't.
group.
If they're not white power, are they just anti-black?
or they can just
there are
be.
people who are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But I mean, you can
know
be black and
plenty
be
of.
anti-white. So I mean, it's to me what I'm saying is like
I know plenty of white
consider
people who
white
hates
supremacy.
Jewish people.
What
Yeah.
are,
I
what
know
are the Proud
plenty of
Boys
Mexicans
anyways?
that don't like blacks.
Proud Boys was a joke. You know, it
No, I
started
thought
as a
there was an
joke.
actual group.
It became a group,
Yeah,
but it started as a
no,
joke.
I thought it was a group in the before.
Do you
that.
you ever heard of the or the what do they call that show? The Anthony Cumia and what the fuck did they call that show? Opie and Anthony show.
Oh,
It was an old radio show. It was very similar to Howard Stern. Well, Anthony Cumia broke off from Opie and created his own network. That network brought on a bunch of different personalities. It was more right wing than anything. Mm-hmm. And one of the guys they brought on was a guy named Gavin McInnes. Gavin McInnes originally worked at Vice. He was one of the co-founders of Vice. He was the original hipster. He was literally he's the original hipster. But he was a punker. He was a young punk guy, and he would fight Nazis at rallies. So he ended up he ended up going in and he ended up being more right wing. He's more traditionalist. That's just what he is. Yeah. He would make jokes about, you just got to punch people in the face, and he's just a punk guy. If you know anything about punk, you know they're violent. That's just what it is. And so there was a guy in the office they were trying to get laid. And so he created a group called, because they would always make fun of him for being feminine. Basically they would say, you're gay, messing around because that's what they did. And so they would make fun of this kid that had never been with a girl before, and he would say, I'm proud of my boy. It was a Broadway show. It was making fun of him. You're such a proud boy. There's a Broadway show. So anyway, he did this. He started this group called Proud Boys and created all these joke things like the group has to surround you in order to become a level 2. The group has to surround you and punch you as hard as they can in the stomach and in the arm and stuff until you name 5 breakfast cereals. It's stupid. It was a goddamn joke that he created to make fun of his friend for never getting any pussy. That's all it was. Dudes joking. The internet got
like
all
a
over it.
6-penny pickup.
Yeah,
gangs.
Exactly. But
Okay.
but there was and then one of them was you have to get a tattoo. One of them was because you can't be a badass unless you have a tattoo. It was all joking on male fragile
masculinity.
Sounds like super
but
toxic masculinity.
It was
Yeah.
toxic. Masculinity is not toxic. People are toxic. Masculinity can't be toxic.
I'm masculine. I'm not toxic.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Some
Anything,
people can be toxic. I'm only
femininity
toxic
can be
'cause I'm a
toxic.
Virgo.
Anything can be toxic, but toxic
I'm
masculinity
just
is
great.
just
I'm an Aries.
Yeah,
cool.
you're
I'm an
great
Aries.
because you're an Aries.
Yeah.
I'm an Aries, so
I'm also great because I'm a Leo.
But anyway, he created this
I'm
idea
just
of
a
a group,
Virgo.
and then the internet took over and created an actual group. And then what ended up happening is factions break off with any group. Factions break off where these people are more white supremacists, but the leader of the overall party ended up being his name was like Enrique something. He was a Hispanic guy. There were black guys in the group, and then the media started saying they're a white power group because instead of looking it up and seeing what actually is happening, there are sects of white power groups. It's just like the original. What was the original? The alt-right originally was originally just meant alternative right, and then it became a white supremacist movement because it got co-opted. Just like anything, it was appropriated by white supremacists.
Oh no, that
Somebody
dude was
just
saying
piggybacking
some
off of
crazy
it.
ass shit.
Who?
What's his?
Gavin McInnes.
No, the all right guy.
Oh, there's a lot of terrible ones. They have that they ended up getting appropriated completely by white supremacists. So alt-right is white supremacy. Yeah. But originally the idea of alt-right was an alternative right that was socially liberal but fiscally conservative. That's what originally alt-right meant. Yeah. So at first I actually was like, oh, I'm kind of alt-right and then they became white supremacists. I'm like, fuck me, man. Yeah. So there's probably old fucking messages where I'm or old Facebook post where I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking all right, and now it looks like I'm a fucking white supremacist because
run for president.
because meanings change over time. Everybody knows that.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of like how drag's changing in Kokomo to being an elitist. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with fun. This is why they won't share That's why they won't share a shit.
Yeah,
This is
now
probably
this is why.
because-
Ruined it.
But
You
that's my
ruined it.
thing.
Kinda ruined
But
it.
that's my thing. If your
I
organization,
like that you question it though.
there you go. If your organization is above reproach, then there's something going on that's weird about your
I
organization.
wouldn't expect anyone to not question us.
Oh,
if we were doing
talk
something,
shit.
having
Yeah.
an
Do
opinion.
it.
Yeah. So I get
Question
it.
what we do. We get questioned
should.
all the time by everybody, and the funny thing is the people that come down on us are the elites. It is the mayor. It is the fucking people that are downtown right now who have organizations that make a shit ton of money. Their daddy gave them money, and they're the ones that don't like us. Meanwhile, we're over here standing LGBT pride, standing Black Lives Matter, standing all the things that originally this town was against. And now they're becoming the mainstream with the elites. And I'm like, my thing is at some point, they're going to fucking water them down. And then we're all going to be sitting here wondering what happened to these things. And
Not really.
I'm just calling
We'll
it
just
like
be
I see
here.
it.
We'll just
I
be
call it
here
like I
to
see
be
it.
like, hey, they started fucking up. That's what that's how that shit happens. So I mean,
What? Let's say
We'll be the ones to call him out.
Yeah. That's what we're here for.
And I'm Pan, so I'm part of the group, so you can't hear me.
Oh my god.
Pam.
Every fucking time.
I'm Pam. I'm Pam.
Pam.
Pam. Two
Are you
M's.
saying Pan
Pam?
or Pam?
Pan or Pam?
Oh,
Pam?
Anyway,
Are we gonna bring
we're
that back?
like 2 hours in. This is the longest podcast we've ever did by far, but we've have an extra guest, so
yeah.
you know, extra special. Check out Fade Salon if you want to get your haircut. Hit her up 2 weeks in advance, unless you're me, because then I hit her up the week. I'm like, please,
And I always make. I always.
She always did. And I missed my appointment recently, and she was sweet enough not to hate me for that, because
I would never.
I was like running around and getting stuff from my kid's school, and I completely jacked it up. But yeah, I'm Jordan Granger,
Oh, I'm Courtney.
I'm Kim.
I'm Jordan Bell.
and this is the Kokomo Press podcast. We love you.
Too sweet, yo.
2 kisses.
Hey, what up? You just listened to the podcast. Thanks for putting up with us for the last, hour or so. Really appreciate that. You can find us on all major podcast platforms. You can find this guy on a lot of different shit. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, some Instagram shit, whatever. Also, buy our merch. Can I grab you consensually? Buy our merch.